Peanuts.
Olivia.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Brain drain is real.
Any more positive?
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Supercalifragilisticexpialitosis.
There you go.
All right. For DM inspiration, does anyone want to recap us on last time's hijinks?
I guess it's me since you're looking at me.
How is it? It's always the girls who remember what the hell we were doing.
Hey, that's because I watched the video at work.
I can't do that.
Okay,
I was
so
watching it. I didn't finish.
we found the inn, or the inn found us.
Yes.
We met a very kind Asian lady and swapped some food with her.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm a little.
It's okay. In Soviet Feywild, inn finds you.
Yes.
Yes.
Then after everybody left, I stabbed her to death.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, but
We gave her snake meat. She gave us
Soup and
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah.
Pickle got to try wine.
and we swapped backstories.
We did swap a little bit of backstory, at least ages.
Mm-hmm.
And mimosas. And I'm sorry, like every time I start to open my mouth, it goes.
Brain, it does not corrupt.
No, I have flu shot brain. And we made a pilk fort. But then we exited the inn and we found mud methods. Is that what they were called?
I think the mud methods were before you got to the inn.
Oh yeah, they were before the inn.
Yes, they asked you what's the mud method's favorite food, and
They didn't say what they were. They just said, "What's our favorite food?"
Yeah.
And I said chocolate
someone
eclairs.
said chocolate eclairs.
And they said mud pies and started a fight.
Yeah. They were very mad that you didn't know.
And certain two gentlemen were very upset at being muddy.
Yes.
And
That's right.
so the next fight that we had was with the bunnies. We kicked some bunny butt.
It was a hair-raising battle.
Oh.
And one of them, the head guy, I think, cursed Voltan so that he can't see him.
Yes,
which is the problem.
He suffered a burning nut shot with his enchanted poker, at which point he could no longer see the bunny. So
Chestnuts were roasted.
Chestnuts were roasted. You guys did burn out a substantial section of the boardwalk in this quadrant.
You guys, that's right.
Yes.
All of you are taking responsibility for that.
Not me.
I mean, nobody else stopped you, so they have to share in the responsibility.
I do not control what the toll boys do.
Long shanks.
Well, if we need to, there's a log. We can jump on the log and.
Yeah, we can just come up this way and keep going.
Well, we've got an empty skiff we can use now.
Do we?
I believe we killed everybody on that one.
Oh,
yeah, everyone on
nice.
that one. Everyone on that one, I think, is dead.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, those guys are dead.
They're mostly dead.
I believe those ones are too because they came
No,
back.
the other ones fled.
They fled.
Okay,
Fled.
I remember some were fleeing, but I thought that they had come back and were just like.
Nope. Yeah, so these guys, I'm not sure why they're still mad when we get them out there.
All
So yes,
And
that's
Pickle is
true.
inspired.
I am.
Yes, you have DM inspiration. Thank you for the recap.
Do not forget to use it.
So,
I think I forgot last time.
Agden long scarf with his long, bright blue 15-foot scarf that you tried pulling off of him and could not remove is in your not-so-tender care at the moment, having been bound in ropes so that he may not escape, so that you may question him.
I don't know what we're going to ask him.
Who does number 2 work for?
In the water.
If you're shame on you.
Austin Powers.
Have any good scarf care ideas? Tips, hints?
He says he's looking kind of bruised and beat up, so I'm like, don't get in a fight with any art say. That's my scarf care tip.
Somebody want to fix his mouth? It's creepy.
Yeah, he's got like one black eye, like swollen shut. He looks like he's missing some of his teeth at this point after the beatdown you guys gave him. He's looking pretty rough.
Aaron feels bad. Pickle does not.
His tongue's just kind of like hanging out of his mouth, like. Oh.
Somebody fix him. We want to talk to him.
Well, you probably shouldn't be a bandit trying to take everything from other people. And
Yeah.
Kind of give him once over with a medical check.
Yeah, he looks like he should probably be pushing up daisies. You're not sure how he's still alive after the thrashing you gave him.
Also, you're giving other bunnies a bad name.
I don't know. That Wallop might be giving them a fairly decent name.
He says, "Well, I was badly stuck to the top of a tree by my scarf."
Fair.
Just
Can I try and put his jaw back in place?
Yes, give me a medicine check.
I was going to say, yeah, can we fix his mouth? I'll help him with that.
Advantage.
What?
Advantage then.
Are you actually proficient in medicine?
I mean, I've got a +2 for it, but I'm more proficient in nature.
Well, he's trying to help, so sure. We'll let you go with advantage.
Your medicine at?
It's himself.
as long as you don't make it worse.
Oh, it didn't help that much.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
But it is a 15 now,
15.
as opposed to the 14 that I had
All right,
originally.
you determined that his jaw sort of got like a little bit dislocated on one side, so you just kind of crack that back into place, and then just sort of like
With no warning. Just
kind of go
Yeah.
Push his tongue back in his mouth, and his eyes kind of loll around his head because he's seeing stars from his TMJ being assaulted, but he says. Thanks, I think. Then yeah, so
No, it's all
that
A little bit better to understand.
that meanie Zabilna, she nailed me to the top of a tree by my scarf. So
Yeah, what'd you do to deserve that?
she and all of her rules. She has too many rules, all three of them.
Well, what'd you break?
The one about maybe personal property not being up for grabs.
So you haven't changed a bit, huh?
Well, so the new management in Hither, Slackjaw Lorna, she sort of rescued me and chopped down the tree and freed me. She couldn't get me out of the scarf, but she said I could go free because now she owned everything in Hither, and she needed me to collect what was hers from everybody else.
None of
So
what she's collecting is
I'm
hers.
not really stealing if it's all belonged to the West.
Yeah, it's not really hers,
It's
though.
not hers.
Well, I would suggest that you take her out with her.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
We will, but
You know where we could find her?
Yeah, she got a place in Downfall.
Yes, we are headed that direction.
I would say go to Downfall, talk to the Bullable King, and see what they say.
Talk to
can I
her.
search him and see if he has one of the bottles that has the memories and stuff that we're
You
taking?
may. Give me an investigation check.
Guidance and Bullywug. How do you spell that?
Oh, that was it.
Bully.
So do I get guidance or advantage?
W
The
what?
dice is cocked. You can do it again.
Yeah.
WUG. It's a guidance is a D4.
Yep, D4.
Okay.
Said to talk to him about what?
Talk to the Bullywugs about where to find Bav Lorna, aka Slackjaw Lorna.
Woohoo! 13.
13. You search all through his pockets and his little Marty McFly Bestie's got and everything else. You do not find any other baubles of that sort.
Any other
Don't
goodies?
find anything.
I'm checking to see if you find anything else.
What's this guy's name again?
Agden.
Agdon. Agdon. Long scarf. Medium-sized fay.
I don't even know that part.
You don't really find anything else of note on him from what I'm seeing, which is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah. So he says, "What are you gonna do with me?"
Why don't you do good stuff and maybe that scarf will get taken off?
Well, that can't happen until the building is free. He's the only one who can do it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Unless you guys have a wing of wishes in your pocket.
A what?
A wing of wishes.
Ring of witches? Or wishes?
Wishes.
Wishes.
Oh, wishes.
Yeah, well,
Ring?
maybe. Because
Ring of wishes.
if,
Ring of
while we're
wishes.
working on that,
He
if
said,
No.
"Give me a deception check."
I'm not.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't actually know. I'm not trying to deceive. I'm just like, stranger things could happen.
No, we don't have a ring.
That's
Look at
Stranger
this.
Things is a different campaign.
Look at this.
What?
Halo? What?
She's no angel.
You have what? There's something in your hair?
I thought they could see the crown.
Well, yeah. But,
I don't know. Apparently, it's important. Anyway.
oh, you mean the monarch crown?
Yeah. Well. So.
Well, that's nice and all, but
People keep saying it means something. So if you decide to do the right thing, then maybe once things are back the way they should be.
well, you guys attacked me first. It's true.
Your punks attacked us first.
I think you roasted our buddies nuts first.
Yeah, we just walked up. You guys.
I was walking
Kinda,
along.
maybe.
I was walking along with you guys
Oh, you did?
to see how long it would take for you to notice. And
Then we noticed.
And then the little white bunny there, he tried to set me on fire.
That's because you guys attacked first. We were just gonna walk up and knock on the door and go from there.
What door?
I don't know.
We didn't know if there was a door.
Down.
We just assumed.
He shakes his head. Did you assume my passageway?
The what?
Passageway.
Passageway?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you have a secret passageway?
No.
We're just using his passage.
I would like to
Insight.
insight check the hell out of that.
I don't even need one to know I don't believe you.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Not me. I got none.
Insight.
Well, that's gonna be
19.
Oh, here you go.
Also 19.
Sweet.
What the deuce, man? So, you're not sure if he was just messing with you or not. You get the feeling that he was definitely being snarky, but you're not really sure if there's a whole lot to back it up. He might have been bluffing at you. But you do know that he does have a bass. He does have a bass.
Like a guitar?
Not on him.
Okay.
Not actually on him. He says, look, the tree stump, the big tree that I used to be nailed to, is at the center of the boardwalk.
Correct.
You have to go through there to get the downfall. So we may as well get going.
Who said you were coming with us?
Right. And that scarf probably would come off if you were dead.
You know, you might think so, but I'm not so sure.
Hey, give us something useful so we don't, dump you in the water.
Well, if he gets us through the
Will you guarantee us safe passage through the rest of the boardwalk?
I mean,
and the tree,
there's not much else I can do, I suppose.
pinky promise.
He's like,
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's
Sticks his
tied
little
up.
rabbit pinky out from
What
the
is it?
ropes.
What did we get out of this deal?
Because we have to go through his lair, and we don't know our way through it. He knows his way through it.
Oh, so
Safe
you're
passage is what we're making him promise
okay.
for his
Can
life.
somebody untie at least one hand so I can pinky promise?
You don't need a hand.
No.
You just need a pinky. So no.
Okay, pinky. I go down to where it is, and pinky. Those
Watch the
are
boat.
sacred.
okay.
You break a pinky promise.
We break you.
I was gonna say you're cursed, but
I think I already broken.
More.
well then don't break this one.
Huh.
How long were you hung?
And time really doesn't change
Children.
too much here. It's kind of hard to say. Let's see if it says actually how long he was hung up to.
I didn't initially, but I did.
Children.
There's no children here.
I mean,
I definitely need an adult.
No adults here either.
Oh,
Yes.
we're all screwed.
No children, no adults. Just children-minded adults.
Adolescents.
Yes.
Or the junior high troublemakers.
trying to see if it says how long he was locked up.
I don't remember.
Well, Tom's a relative here anyway.
He says it was a very long time. And I say that because when you're hanging by a neck, everything seems like a very long time.
Yeah, then you can get bored.
Yeah, definitely get bored.
Moral of the story, don't steal shit.
I was going to say don't get caught, but you know what?
Well, I don't want to carry this guy. Is anybody going to carry him?
He can carry himself.
Well,
Vault Hand's the strong one.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
Carry the invisible.
Voltan says, yeah, fine. He says, all right, scrawny little ant. And he just reaches down and grabs one end of the scarf and pulls it up over his shoulder and Aggie goes,
Hey, yeah, don't choke him.
Hey, we said we weren't going to kill him yet. Stop.
He'll be fine. He hung upside down from a tree for God knows how long.
True.
Well, yeah.
Don't make me bonk you.
He probably
You're not
hasn't.
tall enough.
I can jump.
How high?
Don't even. Give me a boost.
Just give him a good whack at your level. He'll get the idea.
Ooh, better.
Those are already sore.
You make a compelling argument. All right. He just holds it. He just holds him under his arm like a bundle of sticks.
Well, I could wind the scarf around him and carry him by that.
We did tie him up with a scarf, I believe.
No, we're trying to.
That's not a bad
Oh,
idea.
okay.
We took out.
All right. So
Sometimes
With,
I like it once.
I couldn't make a yo-yo out of
with
it.
with Pickle's advice, he takes the scarf and ties the other end of it around his legs and basically fashions a handbag out of him. So he's still getting carried by his neck
I
on
love
one
the
end,
baby's purse.
but at least it's not like the entirety of his weight. It's only half his weight, like crushing his neck through.
Well, he probably has
Well,
a
you
very
gotta tie it
strong
around,
neck.
don't have it around his neck. Have it around his shoulders
It's
and torso.
kind of there.
Yeah,
You can't
we
really
have to
not
go
have
Well,
it there.
one
was a
end wound
14
around
foot.
him a little bit.
He says, "Here, you carry him."
I am gonna wind it down from the neck around the shoulders and torso a bit, and then it's long enough.
You're saying because it's 15 yards of fabric.
Yeah. So there's a way that he could do it that it's not freaking choking him.
All right.
Damn.
You were the one who had this whole scheme. You carried. Besides,
He's
I'm
bigger than me, dummy.
I'm already injured.
Yeah, you want to be more injured?
I could just throw him in the swamp.
We gotta get through there somehow. He's the one that knows the way.
Wait,
He may know the
but
way,
you are
but-
the strongest one of
You
us.
you actually are the strongest one.
He's bigger than me.
That's relative.
You know what?
That's relative, yeah.
Fine. He's walking. I make it so that his feet are free.
Yeah,
And I hold on.
Yeah, hold on to the scarf.
Yeah.
You know,
So he's on a leash.
I don't suppose you can free my hand so I can keep my balance with you.
No.
I'm helping you keep your balance.
I feel so fortunate.
So basically,
Yeah,
his lower half is free. But I'm holding on.
It's very awkward.
Yeah, well, you should have thought of that.
Yeah. Walk
I mean,
along.
who could think of you?
What?
I mean, that's a fair point.
So you guys, with you guys holding his leash, essentially, he marches you down the boardwalks and whatnot. There's a few times where Voltana plunges through some rotting planks on it because he, in his armor and everything, is significantly heavier than the rest of you.
Who keeps these crossroads up?
What do you mean?
Maintains them.
Repairs them.
Is that like a banana?
Fixes them. It keeps them nice. Which they aren't.
No. Nobody. What? Why
No
would
wonder.
He seems kind of confused. Hey, scratch my head. That hurt.
So did we ever decide to take the skiff?
Oh no,
Yeah, let me get the other side.
We're walking.
Okay.
Hey, watch that foot.
It's supposed to kind of go.
How do I stop him? How do I stop him?
Stop touching him.
What are we doing?
Walking.
Oh yeah. So try to fall through the boardwalk. You get wet.
We see that. Thank you very much.
So it takes about an hour of walking. You estimate. It's kind of hard to tell since the sun doesn't move here. But after a while,
Is he leading us in the right direction?
well, so in the distance,
We should be able to see the stump.
where is the damn?
From the
The
distance.
giant stump.
You can see a large stump of what must have been an absolutely gargantuan tree, at least 80 feet across at the base, rising up into the fog, the low-hanging fog that blankets this swamp. And you can, every now and again, you can see barely perceptible hints of movement atop it. Let's see. I believe I may.
How did they cut that down?
What?
This tree was massive. How did they cut it down?
Might have been lightning or something.
Giant axe.
I think it had something to do with Mathic.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
And that tree, when it fell, where did it go?
Oh, you know.
Somebody
What,
used it to make
we
a
have all
house.
this wood for boardwalk.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot to play the music. Oh, what have I done? Music cover. Okay.
Ugh.
That's-
Oh, this walk got real intense.
Yeah.
We're just badasses.
Yeah, that's right.
We're doing our badass walks.
Yeah.
The theme music
We'll
of the
walk
day.
into the-
That track was for later, potentially.
Don't you do it?
a
So-
matrix into.
You guys find yourselves
Yeah.
on an actual an actual parcel of land
Oh,
as you
Wait,
approach.
oh, I thought we were going to the tree stump.
Terra firma, as it were. Well, yes, getting closer to it. But the boardwalk that you guys were on led out onto some soggy, but it's actually land as opposed to covered in water.
Land.
And out before you, you can see a practical knotwork of boardwalks crossing each other. Some of them extend down into the water. Others arch above each other. Some even end up joining into low-hanging tree branches that have begun to sprout up from the stump of this massive, massive tree. But yes, you guys are over here
Can we
in the
see?
corner.
Can we see? How far out can we see from us? Well,
So let's measure, shall we? From where you are,
I'm guessing it's still foggy.
it is foggy. So it's about 200 feet away to the nearest edge of the tree.
And how far ahead of us can we see, considering it's foggy?
The fog tends to obscure fine details beyond about, I think, about 60 feet or so.
okay.
So we can.
So you can only
see.
make out like big shapes beyond that.
But I was going to suggest that we take the other side of the boardwalk to our right instead of the one that goes down into the water that
Yeah.
we're about to go into.
I was gonna suggest the same thing if we could see it, which I think we can.
Yeah,
Okay.
from what you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to be different, I was going to suggest we swim.
no.
Okay.
No.
I didn't want to get dirty anyway.
Uh,
Take a
you,
bath.
you white folk haven't gone through all the thing. Afraid to get your paws dirty.
Oh, I'm not afraid to get them dirty as much as I just don't like to.
Oh no.
It always
No,
cleans
the
off.
one right
Aim
beside
this
the,
way.
the one to the
To the
left,
left.
about
To the left.
10 feet.
The other one to the left.
Oh. All right, so you guys get back into the water to make it over to the one.
No,
What are you doing?
We said 10 feet. You
This
just
one,
went
right?
this
Can you see? Right here.
This one. Not
The
the
one
It's
right-
not a touchscreen.
The one right next to the one that you had us on.
This one?
The one that was like 10 feet to the.
There we
No,
go.
this one goes into the water though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Over
does.
here it does.
Well,
Yeah, but not right here.
we got to
That's
cross.
an overpass.
That's elevated.
That's an overpass.
How high of an overpass?
About 20 feet.
Yeah, hard pass. Let's go on the other one.
Fine.
I guess it's this
Okay.
one.
I mean, realistically, we probably can't see that far. So
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was just saying we could jump down to the other one, but. Okay. We'll do.
There
That
you
one.
go. Good.
Well, with as structurally unsound as
No,
these
that's
things
right, go
are,
right through.
maybe jumping. Yeah.
We could probably break the one below.
Yeah.
Or Voltan might
Yeah.
jump through it. Okay.
You sure you don't want to do that?
Positive.
I mean, he's not new.
I mean,
We'll send him the other way.
All right. So let us come up with a marching order for you guys, I suppose.
I'll be in the back.
he's in the back. I'll.
We'll put the biggest, strongest, most
Well,
armored.
Who's
in
the
front.
most-
Step back.
Who's the most perceptive?
I was going to say I would lead. I think
Good
my
point.
perception is I have a proficiency in perception.
Let's do it.
Okay, so how about
I got a
Well,
well, then you stay at the back and I stay in the front.
Where did what's the on that? Go on that map.
that's what you said?
So I got a +4.
Got +6.
I'll be
You sure you don't want to lead?
Yes.
So
I'll be right behind Zark then.
then I'll
What's
be
your
right
perception?
behind you.
0 plus 0.
Okay.
Mine's a -1, so I'll be in the middle. The middle.
She just wants to stare at your butt.
I know she's got a thing for elves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too short to stare at your butt.
She likes the tall
Hmm.
voice.
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't you
The back of your
aren't you the
knees.
closest- aren't you the closest thing we got to Rogue?
No, she's a fighter. Isn't she?
Barbarian?
I can pick locks, but I
Okay.
can't, my perception. Most of my stats are -1,
Ah,
So
which
she's
we
got so
need
much in
to
strength.
eventually fix.
you just need to get
20
smirk.
here if you want.
No.
Your character just needs to get
Kinda
smirk.
looking in the Does this
And
come apart,
was.
or is it just sewn to there?
Squirt
It's
was.
just badly sewn.
Oh.
I mainly got it so I could figure out how it's made.
She needs to go to
All right.
school.
Sewing.
Yeah.
And I guess that means then, so you have the bunny, right? So he's going to be between you and
He's gonna be next to me.
Manito,
And
or next to you.
He's
I
gonna
guess
be-
that's wide enough. Yeah.
we're small.
Well, okay.
All right, lead the way.
So I start us off down the boardwalk.
This is also the best place for him to be since he can't do anything to defend himself should something decide to come and
Is
eat
there-
us.
Hey, Agden,
Is the water around us like? I know. So would it be dangerous or anything to
is
be in
there
the water?
any special signal or code word or anything that we need
yes.
to know about?
Not really. Nobody's dumb enough to really mess with us.
You
How
know,
many-
arguably, you could say that you weren't dumb enough or smart enough to come up with one.
That doesn't sound as self-respecting.
Right.
Right.
Somebody like bink his tongue so we can like understand him better.
Wait a second.
I ain't wasting a spell slot on him.
We'll get ready for our
I
rest.
thought there was a cantrippy one.
Yep. There are no cantrip heals.
Oh, damn.
No, there are not.
How many herringons or how many people are in the tree?
How many herringons live in a tree? As many as the fish that live at the sea? No, that's not how the rhyme goes. As many red herring as live in the wood. I don't know how the rhyme goes. I never understood.
I just like lightly flicked the back of his head. Focus. How many are there now?
How many did you kill?
Earlier or this
There were
time?
like 6 or 8.
Well, the first time we got here, we killed 4, and I think we
No, it was
killed
like 6.
3 this time. So maybe 7.
He leans over and tries like scratching his head on Pickle.
I just scratch. Stop. It's better that than him rubbing all over me. I don't need that.
Yeah, you don't need fleas.
Hey.
Please, somebody press the digitation.
So as you guys are saying that, you from over to your west, you hear a, "Hey, who's there?
Joe.
Joe who?
Joe Mama.
Oh, snap!" You hear a bunch of squeaky voices shouting over to the west, and then it gets real quiet. And Agden says,
Poke, poke.
I think they know you're here.
Yeah,
Tell him we're
And-
cool.
and if you want to be safe, you'll make sure they let us through.
Tell him we're cool.
I mean, you guys are cool. You're strong anyway.
You know what I mean.
There is that. He calls out, "Hey guys!
Hey, you guys!
It's me!
Chomp.
It's me, Agden! These guys are trouble!
Excuse? No, we're
Wait a
not
minute.
trouble. We're cool.
You're definitely trouble! Look what you
Tell 'em we're
killed
not
everyone!
trouble.
Everyone's dead, you better watch out for these guys! What?
Then, if they should watch out for us, then they need to leave us alone as we pass through.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of confusion. They're like, who is that?
It's your boss, Agden, and if you don't let us pass through, he's going to be in worse shape than what he is now.
Doesn't sound like Agden.
Well, he kind of bit his tongue a little bit and missing some tooths.
Give me a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Altan, can
Well,
you
I'm
hold the
gonna
bunny
need
up so
that.
they can see him?
13?
13?
Uh-huh. I have.
Did you do the guns?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
That was a 3.
Oh.
I rolled a 10 and I have no modifier.
Oh.
Well, see, they're not all minuses.
I said most.
Not the
I
poison
said
plus
most.
two, so.
Oh,
That seems like.
the bunnies can see us. I'll ask Paul Tan, can you hold up Agden so they can see him?
It's a circle of life.
Well,
Yeah, she's strong enough to.
I'm not tall enough.
He says, "All right, come here," and he just grabs him by the waist and lifts him up. At which point, he needs to make a contested acrobatics versus strength check as Agden goes like right in his face with his feet.
I've still got the leash.
And Voltan rolls a nat 1.
Oh no!
Agden rolls not much better. He starts to get away. You make an athletics check, see if you can hold on.
Natural 20.
You see Agden like springboard off Voltan's face.
For 26.
And goes, ha, suckers! and he flings out, and he's about to dive into the swamp when somebody's like,
no, it's around his torso.
No.
Yeah, well, one of it is. So he ends up like,
She's gonna whip him back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna haul him back and pat him on the back of the head, like boink. That's what you get, butthole.
he's you think he might have passed out from getting hung by his own scarf.
That's okay.
His eyes are just kind of like doing that.
He clotheslined himself.
He clotheslined himself. So but you hear the others saying like, "Hey, I think they got Agden."
Yeah,
Yes,
which
we
means
have Agden.
That's what we've been telling you.
so scram.
You hear it's kind of hard to hear through the fog because it kind of muffles things. But you hear what sounds like something making its way through the water.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Scooby, we got a Scooby.
Me.
Someone got
Everyone? Okay, everyone, okay.
Oh boy. 5.
Apparently I'm doing my hair.
You're looking at the water like.
Apparently, I'm helping.
Yeah. Apparently he's doing a good job of taking care of his hair. He looks good.
I rolled an 11.
I got a 10.
Bolthead's just kind of looking out there and says, I think that's a skiff, but I think it's going the other way.
I'm tying.
Okay.
Are they running away?
It says, yeah, it sure looks like it.
Oh.
I'm tying Idget's feet now.
I'll just say, in the distance, I said, we're going to be at your headquarters soon, and we're going to pass through.
So stay out the way.
You hear crickets.
Okay.
All right,
We're going to continue down the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Okay, he's your purse now, Voltan.
He just sighs and
if you try that again, you're going to get a stone from the swing in the back of your head.
I tied his feet.
he's out cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I tied his leggies and feet this time.
Okay.
I try to be nice, and people are assholes.
And this is why you shouldn't be nice.
It hasn't worked out well for you so far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of worked out.
I mean, you got some nice clothes out of it.
Well, be nice to the people who are nice to us. But the ones that are attacking us and stuff, no, they don't deserve that.
Remember the silver rule.
I mean, he was right. We did kind of attack first.
No, we didn't. Did we?
What?
I think we did attack first.
We were literally walking up and they
when he
attacked.
realized we were being snuck up on,
No, burning hands.
I must
Yeah.
have been half asleep when that
Burning
part was
hands,
playing because I literally almost
I-
fell asleep at work.
but I don't acknowledge that.
Why would you?
Yeah, he attacked first, is what we're saying. That's our story,
Yes.
we're sticking to it.
All right.
So you guys continue making your way across the boardwalk, going over a drowned section that looks like must be used for the skiffs to transit, over another one, underneath a taller one, over a lower one, until you finally get to the base of the stump and find a ladder in front of you that leads up onto the giant stump about 30 feet over your heads.
So,
I
if
guess-
he's unconscious, are we still
We still need him? We might still need him.
okay?
Oh,
I mean, we can leave him in a really good spot.
Well, until we're
Where
on
the
the
hell
other,
he was supposed to be before the egg came.
That's true.
but we
we're gonna
need,
hang him on the stump. It's
Well,
just not hanging as high
we
as
need,
before.
we need him to make sure we make it out the other side of here
There
safely.
may be traps and stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
He's leverage.
So
right, very good, yes.
based off your previous perception checks, from up above you hear what sounds like frantic whispering and the pitter patter of feet above.
Scram.
Should we, we'll start up. We're gonna go on up, right? That's our plan anyway. Up and through instead of all the way around.
Hey, how dry is this stump?
He's gonna.
I mean, you can see that it's got branches still growing off of it,
I mean, would we
and
be able
they've got foliage on them. So
Oh, okay. So
I'm
it's not going to catch easy.
I'm gonna yell up there. We're
Cleric's
coming
fire.
up. If you try anything, we'll toss your Agden into the water.
He's
And we don't want any trouble.
He can't swim right now. His arms and legs are tied.
wake up! Come on! Okay. We're nobody's here. We're
Insight check.
give me an insight
Okay,
check.
well,
Yeah.
if y'all leave us alone, nobody's gonna set this place on fire.
Yes.
19? I'm pretty sure.
19.
Sorry.
You get the sense that that there's some scaredy ones up there who are freaking out right about now.
All right, be cool. We'll be cool.
Yeah, you leave
Yeah,
us alone,
so-
we leave you alone.
We start up the ladder.
We're cool. We're cool like ice. Icy cool.
All
Hey,
right.
stay that way.
Frosty. We're Frosty. Are you?
If you are,
Okay.
We're coming in.
Yeah.
just tell us the right way to go so we can get out quicker.
Oh, you see, there's a ladder right in front of you.
So
So who's going up first?
I'm in the
Zorik again?
lead. Yeah.
All right, so Zorik gets up there, and he sees in front of him, he sees a very nervous-looking rabbit that is trying to wake up whoever is sleeping in this tent right by you. And it upon seeing you, and then Benito coming up behind you, and then the rest, it like its eyes just go wide and gives out, and it just bolts and runs off. It dives
Trail of
off.
rabbit pellets on the way.
Yeah.
There might be a trail of rabbit pellets. It serpentines through the tents and reaches the end. It just dives off, and you hear a.
Always walk around the circle of tents.
Apparently we're
What was
scary.
that? What was he diving into something?
It sounded like it must have dove into the water. And
Yeah.
from the tent by you guys, you come. You notice a very groggy-looking rabbit that's not wearing any clothes pokes its head out and sees you, and it's like, holy crap! We're under attack!
No,
No, you're not
No.
under attack.
you're not under attack. We're passing through, and you're going to let us pass through safely. Otherwise, your leader, Agden here, won't make it.
So just
It sticks its head out, looks around, sees Agnes, its eyes get wide, and says,
just go back to sleep and you'll be fine. And put some freaking
and
clothes
then you see its ear still sticking out, and then it's just like,
If you don't cause trouble, we won't.
on. Yeah.
But if you start something, it won't end
you,
well.
you hear some rustling, and then a little bit later, it sounds like something climbing up the other side of the tent, and then another.
Okay.
Wow.
So can we look around, see what's in here? Again,
Check for loot.
well, that, but also any of the bottles of memories they've stolen.
Oh,
if this
yeah.
is where they might be.
I think there's only the one.
So
That's all we found so
give
far.
me some perception checks. Your choice of perception or investigation to reconnoiter the area.
Just for
All right,
people with
so,
proficiency.
I think I might have stuff in the dryer, Aaron. Let me get that out there.
I'm gonna go investigation, and that's a 23.
Nice.
Is there stuff in the dryer? Oh, okay, good. Nothing in the dryer.
He had a 23 on investigation.
Jeebus. Okay. That's pretty darn good.
We get all the things.
Yeah, Zalric did.
So while you're looking around, you can see that there's around the base of the tree and a few points there are skiffs that are moored in spots where the boardwalk goes underwater. So you find a skiff over here. There's another skiff over here. There's also one on the side that looks like you guys want to go to.
Okay.
Over here. There's also, it looks like there's a throne here, about which are piled a bounty of various trinkets.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
You do hear some snoring from some of the tents around the central area. It looks like there's some cooking fires to the north and south.
We'll try to check through the stuff, but quietly. We'll respect the people sleeping.
Right. But again, they don't cause trouble. We won't cause trouble. So.
What's cooking?
Rabbit.
It looks like there's some fricassee rabbit. There's looks like there's some manner of fowl that they've got roasting right now. There's some frogs on skewers. Some sort of vegetables or roots.
I thought rabbits were herbivores.
Yeah, rabbits are. These are herring guns.
Oh, that's what that is.
Okay.
Bloodthirsty herring guns.
Bloodthirsty herring guns.
If you think about it, you've seen me eat meat.
Okay.
Alright, let's check out the trinkets.
Yeah, we're gonna.
All right. So a lot of the stuff in these piles looks like it's worthless junk. But I'll give. Let's see. What'd you got on your?
Yeah.
23.
All right. Go ahead and give me 2 D100 rolls.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
What to do with?
I got it right here.
Alright.
Yep. That only goes up to a D20. Oh, I just gotta
Use the math rocks.
Yes.
How do you do that again?
These are in tens.
Yeah.
So the double aughts are hundreds.
Why are you only doing 100?
So that's an 80.
All right. So.
And a 90.
Okay. So you, in your searching, managed to uncover a set of false wooden teeth with little pointy vampire fangs.
Oh, that's so cool.
You also find a glossy mushroom with a red belt-shaped cap that jingles when you shake it.
Ooh.
Do I know what that does? Or what it, other than jingle?
You're not sure.
I'm not sure.
What checks would you like to deduce? Anything else you might do?
I don't have proficiency in Arcana
This is a great decider.
or.
I think I got.
I love them, but if I have them when I got my
All
coffee,
my
will
Arcana,
taste
No.
my history, and my religion are all just +2.
icky.
I might just ask Wetsley to check
Identify.
these out and identify these. When we get a
Okay.
chance.
So Rick, you've
What's your Arcana?
got a +4 in nature.
True. I do have a +4 in nature. I can use my. It's a mushroom.
Go ahead and roll a nature check. You do. Yeah, it looks like a.
Jiggling mushroom?
Is this thing natural? It doesn't look like any kind of mushroom you've ever seen.
Wetsley, have you ever seen one of these or know what this
Yeah,
is?
I'll take a look at it.
You
Alright.
need
One
to-
more roll.
What you got?
History.
Go for it.
History on the mushroom.
It's +1. As opposed to anything else. Actually, let's go with medicine.
Okay.
Can I
Uh,
persuade the mushroom to tell us what it is?
You can certainly try.
17.
So, based on your examination, the bright red color makes you think that this is probably, and the white flecks on you suspect this is probably hallucinogenic or of some otherwise poisonous mushroom back when it was actually real mushroom.
No.
However, it seems to have been, it seems like it's been clearly modified. You've heard of craftsmanship that involves impregnating
Whoa,
natural objects, like organic objects, with various types of resin to preserve and harden them so that they won't decay. So it looks like it must be some sort of a craft along those lines. Definitely not edible anymore, though, if ever it was.
I wouldn't eat that.
Thanks.
It looks cool.
It's pretty.
And the weird wooden teeth. I'll ask him if he's ever seen.
No, but those are fucking amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. But can you tell if either of these things are magical at any point? This
They
might not
appear
be
to
the
be
time.
magical.
Are you doing a ritual to cast detect magic?
I don't think I have ritual casting. Do I?
Can anyone detect magic?
No.
Certainly not me.
I can detect magic. I have the spell, but I don't think that I have the ability to ritual cast. I can't remember.
I thought that was just part of the spell. It's not an extra thing, is it?
I mean, I think it's technically a class ability for ritual casting, but I'll allow it.
Rituals. Here they are. Certain spells have special tag rituals. Spells can be cast following the normal rules for spell casting, or they can be cast as a ritual. The ritual version of a spell takes 10 minutes longer to cast than normal. Also doesn't expend a spell slot, which means the ritual version of the spell can't be cast at a higher level. To cast a spell of ritual, a spellcaster must have a feature that grants the ability to do so. The cleric and the druid, for example, have such a feature. The caster must also have the spell prepared or in his or her spells known list, unless the character's ritual feature specifies otherwise as the wizard's.
So yes, you can do it.
You're a
So it
wizard,
certainly
right?
sounds like you can
No,
do it.
he's a cleric.
Oh, cleric, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
but he got it.
Yeah, but to cast the cleric and the druid, for example, have such a feature, but I don't know that I have that feature.
I think it's an innate feature for
No, you're a cleric. You have
I
that.
feel like you do.
Okay, well, to move it along, we'll say that I do, and if I'm wrong, I'll figure it out later.
We can
Well,
look at
Is,
the
okay.
features
is
and see
anyone
what they
else
are.
investigating those trinkets?
Is anyone else looking through the trinkets?
I don't have proficiency in it, so I get rid of
You can certainly look.
and D100.
You were trying to persuade the mushroom to tell you what it was or something?
That's the only thing I got. I can lie to the mushroom.
Well, did you?
I'm pretty sure it's not alive or sentient. Is that the word?
That is
What
very
about,
good.
what
That's a
about
big word.
him? Do we know about him, though?
What?
Are we sure about Benito, though?
Yeah. He said.
Do we really want to sit here
That's what I'm saying. But maybe we
not
should do this at
knowing
this time.
what's surrounding us exactly?
Right. I'm saying,
Skedoodle around the perimeter and
other than investigating, I don't know.
For
that
like
we're
10
gonna-
minutes while I cast detect magic?
Right. I'm saying
Or
we'll save that for maybe a time when we're resting or back on land.
All right.
In a
So
safer spot.
anyone else trying to see if they can find any trinkets worth anything?
wasn't gonna,
You
but
do a
now I wanna.
D100. Is that what it was?
50.
What'd you get?
50.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were supposed to.
What'd you get on your perception check? You can't
Oh.
look around.
I didn't know I
you gotta
had to
roll
make
perception
one.
or investigation first.
Alright.
They would both be a -1, so 13.
Alright, so you get to roll once, and you got a 50.
Yeah.
You find a tiny hourglass with no sand in it.
I put it back.
Oh,
Got a 7.
you don't have a whole lot of love. It looks like
Hey.
most of this stuff is junk.
It's
Most of the things that you find that are noteworthy still look like junk.
Well, fine, I'll keep it.
Question for the group, though.
Okay.
Does this go against taking any of this go against the law of the land?
Right, let's not take stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
But
this
it-
stuff's already been taken.
This is
Yeah,
stuff
but
that's
taking stuff that's already been taken doesn't necessarily absolve that.
I don't know.
Give me a history check.
You got it.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
Can I help with that one?
Sure.
Alright, I got 18.
I will assist
21.
and give you advantage.
And we got
Okay.
21 and 18. I think we're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
From what you guys know, you don't necessarily think that a ruler of a land laying claim to everything within its borders necessarily holds up. And so all this stuff they've said they've been pilfering under that premise. So that sounds like a bunch of bullshit to you. So you're not really sure that stealing from thieves is really stealing.
It's not like we can return it.
And also, that was a rule that Sibilna had. The hag broke all those rules, so it didn't even apply to her.
That is certainly possible.
So I think we're free to take any of this useless junk that we want to take.
If you don't mind, I'll hold on to the hourglass you found, and maybe Witchlight can determine something about it later.
Ritual casting. You can
Okay.
cast a cleric
There you
spell as a ritual if the spell has the ritual tag and you have the spell prepared.
Brilliant.
Booyah! Found it.
So yeah, we'll do it at a later time when it's more convenient and safe.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, but yeah.
Where were we at?
Okay, we
I am
should.
out here.
Oh, you guys didn't. Where are you at? You guys didn't come up?
Yeah, come on up.
We all
come on
came up.
Everyone come up.
It's fairly safe up here.
So let's like Scooby tiptoe around the tents and just keep going.
Do we want
We
to...
found a stash here of some trinkets and stuff. It seems to have some odd items in it, but nothing.
Yeah, Voltan just
Get the best boy.
Voltan just props up the mostly dead rabbit on his throne.
I'm good with that, actually. Just 100% great with that.
You gotta put like a tilty, brokety crown.
I don't
on
know.
his
Do we
head.
want to take a short rest
I
while we're here?
will rummage through to find a broke as hell crown.
You gotta see if you can find a broken crown amidst all this junk.
Yes.
To kind of put it cattywampus on
Give
his
me a
head.
perception, or either perception or investigation, so you can spot anything.
So we can do
Guidance
like
myself.
Yeah.
I really want this to happen.
So we can do like in Disney's Robin Hood and sing the Phony King of England, except it's not the Phony King of England.
23.
Whoa. So, in looking around through all this rubble and junk, you end up finding what looks like an origami. Looks like an origami, like circlet or what else is it called? Coronet. Tiara. It's like a tiara. That's
Perfect.
been folded from like sparkly blue paper.
I love it.
Are we sure that any things here aren't magic that might imbue?
Does this look magic?
You wave it around and some glitter comes off of it as you do.
It might be.
It's sparkling.
The glitter gets on your fur.
Puts it on the head.
The glitter is still on your fur.
I'm not paying that much attention.
So you,
Bothered by that.
Okay, correct me. Am I crazy, or did we get a bag of whole thing or anything like
no,
that?
No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not this campaign.
This might be a good time to take a short rest. We got a nice little.
Not here.
Probably not here.
No,
Do we still hear little rabbit snores?
There are still some snores. And every now and again you hear.
we're surrounded by rabbits who don't know who we are.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
It might not be the better option.
Yeah.
All right, they seem to be pretty terrified of
I
us.
think.
I mean, we could just abscond some of the tents and take that spot.
Kick the tents off the edge.
No,
sleeping
no. I mean, just go to sleep, and then when we wake up and they wake up,
I was saying a short rest.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Well, like not actually sleeping, but just resting. But
We'll set Agden up on his throne. I'm assuming it's his throne, but the throne with the paper TR.
Yeah, you can see. It looks like some small yellow birds are flying around his head at this point.
A tweeting bird. We
I
should-
will leave a note.
Yes.
Make better choices.
well, we're not leaving him here.
Are we leaving him?
No,
I
We don't
see
need
why
him
we
anymore.
wouldn't.
because we still have to go all the way out the other side of the swamp and the everything to get to where we need to be. I think he's still our leverage.
Well, that says everyone else ran away. I don't, unless one of you are carrying them, I don't feel like carrying them.
I think we're good.
I mean, this is their base. There's nobody here except a bunch of
Yeah, because they're
Dirty
out on
bunnies.
sleeping.
because they're out on skiffs waiting to ambush us and other people.
They ran away. I'm pretty sure they ran away.
I say we leave him here and let's move on.
Okay, let's vote then. If that way, if we don't argue.
I'll carry him if we need to, but if I'm outvoted, then I'm out.
Well, if you
I'm
want to
not
carry him,
going
you can carry him.
Everybody who wants to bring his fluffy tail with us. Everybody who wants to leave him here looking like a doofus with a sign posted to him.
You don't get to vote. Oh, that was
Walton.
Walton.
He says, I would love to be here and see the look on their faces when they see him sitting here looking like a clown.
And
Well,
plus,
you
if we
know-
take him with us, then he's gonna know which way we went. I mean, he's already got an idea of which way, but like, it's
Okay. I mean,
What?
they're out
what
on
are we gonna do with him once we don't need his services anymore
throw him in the water?
to kill him?
No, we'll leave him tied to a tree on the end of one of the boardwalks and let them pick him up.
Plus, this way, with him all beat to heck, somebody will be able to say, hey, these guys are bad news, don't mess with them.
He doesn't look that smart. If he gets healed and in better shape,
You think he'll come after us?
he's probably going to try to come after us again.
I don't know. I see where you're coming from.
I don't think any of them are smart enough to not make that decision. I mean, we do have his
I
main
don't think
weapon.
they're smart enough to think about that.
Yeah, you do have his weapon.
Yeah, and we're keeping the weapon. He's not getting that back.
Yeah, he made bad choices.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that the hag hasn't given them other magical items.
No, that will make him up.
But anyway, just my opinion. But
Well, let's hope this one doesn't bite us in the ass again. We've had
this
that happen before.
Have you guys gotten bitten in the ass?
I
how many
had a
times have we
funny
tried to let people
idea.
go and they've
Well, just the once.
I had a funny idea, but it would wake all them up, so never mind.
yes.
I was thinking to poke him in the butt with the thing.
With the poker?
Oh,
But
to
it's-
make us invisible to him.
But it won't
Well,
because
just-
it doesn't work. It went out when he's not holding it, right? It's not
You're
flaming
correct.
anymore.
Yeah, I more just
It-
meant
the
to
effect-
give him a
Seems to only work for
Oh,
him.
you just
tramp
want to
stamp.
I'm not,
Trying to stay
I'm not smart enough to come up with the idea of you might need to do it.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
you could try heating it up in the fire, one of the cooking fires
But then
first.
we'd wake everybody up because he'd be like, ah!
Yeah.
This could be entertaining.
It might be enough to kill him.
Yeah.
well,
All right.
You're still not sure if he's even alive at this point. He's
All right.
We'll check to see if he's alive.
Give me a medicine check.
Tickle his toes. Wait, he
Oh.
doesn't have toes. They're cotton.
As far as I can tell, I don't know. Because I rolled a 1, so that's going to be at best a 7.
Yeah, I mean,
Anybody
We-
got a
We
mirror?
can tell if he's still breathing, right?
give me a medicine check.
Hold on. Benito, you got a mirror?
Of course I have a mirror.
Let me see.
I go to 16,
There you go.
but she's gonna.
I hold it under his nose. The mirror.
Okay, give me a medicine check with advantage.
I don't know what to. Don't make me roll. It's gonna be bad. 10. No.
With an advantage.
Yes, at advantage, it's 9.
I mean, you've heard of people doing this before. It might be getting fogged up. It's kind of humid at the swamp though, so it's a little hard to tell.
Good enough for me.
What'd you come up with?
I was
Yeah.
just checking him over and got a
thank you.
16 on the medicine check. Feel if he was breathing.
Well, he doesn't feel cold.
Maybe
He still feels warm.
maybe you saw more than I did on the mirror.
Yeah, well, he hadn't gotten cold yet. I think he's still alive. If we want to leave him here, I say we leave him and move on. Before we-
Let me check something real quick before, because now I'm
Second guessing yourselves.
yeah, I don't want to do that. I will quietly cast Spare the Dying.
All right, very well. You cast Spare the Dying on him, and
Twitch.
when you take the mirror from Pickle as you're getting ready to hand it back, and you try the mirror trick, and you're pretty sure he's still alive
All right.
for now.
Well, then, if we're going to leave him here with his little paper crown, we'll leave him and head out the other way and make our way.
Let's
with
go.
the sign that says "Make better choices."
He's definitely alive until any of the flying alligators find him.
No, all right.
There may
There's
be
flying
some.
alligators.
You don't know they're good.
Could be.
This
This
is
is
Feywild,
Feywild.
baby.
Don't do that to me.
All right. So, all right.
I'm a snack.
We're going to head on out the other side of the.
Lead the way. You always know where you're going, right?
Absolutely. I've never been
When
lost.
you get to the other side, you descend back, and you find a skiff down there, and there is a very nervous bunny trying frantically to unmoor it, and then when it sees you guys approaching, it hightails it out of there,
Bye.
leaving the skiff unattended.
All right. Can we see the
we
other
can-
side of the.
Guys, we could use this.
Yeah.
We can take the skiff.
We're gonna borrow it.
All right, you guys want to take the skiff?
Sure.
Borrow.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
who is going to pilot the skiff with their
Not it.
motor vehicles proficiency?
Oh, no. Our vehicles proficiency?
does one of them have
One of
I've
y'all
never seen anything like
raft.
that before.
One of you rafted us before.
Well, I was going to say, if we could see the other side of the boardwalk, are we taking the boat or do we want to just walk the rest of the way?
I mean,
across
it's
the
not
boardwalk?
particularly difficult to pilot one of these things.
Okay.
Let's see, Benita Voltan, what's he got?
Where would we
Tools,
just.
not.
And probably not me. We didn't even have a
Pickle.
pond to row a boat in.
See, I only have proficiency in vehicles land. I'm not
Where'd you see that at? Where's that?
under tools. I got Smith tools and vehicles.
Oh,
land
there's land
vehicles.
vehicles in D&D.
Yes.
If we come across a motorcycle.
You don't know. Wait, you might actually know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a chariot, a carriage.
Or some
Well, you've
carts.
never run over anyone's mother before, so
Not yet,
Oh.
Low blow.
Low blow.
yeah.
Mary Alice Louise, no, this is a land yacht.
Uh,
Yeah, it might
So-
be, yeah.
you think you can probably figure this out? Go ahead and give me a check with your vehicles thing.
What?
Guidance.
Tools. How do I?
do it with disadvantage because you're not used to them.
Okay.
You can still roll.
I don't. That's a 13
Plus the D4.
and hang on, and an 11.
Plus the D4.
So that's an 11 plus 2. So that's 13.
And do you have a modifier or anything?
I don't know.
Well, your vehicle's proficiency would be your
Plus 3.
proficiency
Proficiency,
bonus
so plus
plus your what's it, intelligence, dexterity, something like that.
So I got a 13 plus my proficiency bonus is +2.
So
So
15.
Alright.
So it's kind of unfamiliar to you because you're used to chariots and carriages and things like that. But
What's
so
your
Figure it
dex?
out.
you kind of saw how the Harengon were using these things earlier, and based off of your experience on the raft, you're able to figure it out.
Okay.
So, with a little bit of help from your friends, you get the sail pointed in the right direction, and are able to use a long pole to shove off, and begin your way out into the waters of the swamp, drifting to the northwest as you go towards the town of Downfall. Why don't we go ahead and a short rest in real life here?
Okay, and then maybe we
Is that
can the
a
map and
Yes. Good. Okay, so you guys make your way out of the big old stump and down onto the little skip and set out, and you begin making your way westward towards Downfall. As you go, you have to steer clear of several banks of seemingly impenetrable fog that gives you a very ominous feeling anytime you start to drift into it. But eventually, you manage to find something that actually looks like an honest-to-God waterway, and in spite of your lack of aptitude at sailing, the current eventually takes you and carries you the rest of the way to where you need to go.
Keep your eyes peeled for a scarecrow with claws.
Speaking of things that we're supposed to be keeping our eyes peeled for, what's the deal with this displacer coverage you keep asking about?
He's lost.
Like,
This Papa is looking for him. He's been lost for a while. And I've got his ball. So I can give him his ball and let him know it's from his Papa. And then
I thought you said Paul. And I was like, that got dark quick.
Yeah.
Ball! It's a little
Oh.
golden ball.
Okay.
That was his favorite toy when he was little.
How long ago was this?
Time is a weird soup.
Just before we met you and came into the Feywild
Oh yeah, at the carnival.
at the carnival, we met.
Because you keep indicating that he might not be a guy.
Time is weird between here and there. I don't know.
We don't
I
know
don't feel
exactly.
like it's been that weird.
Well,
Well, it's
there's-
not. Well,
time passes at different rates inside the Feywild, outside the Feywild. So it might be a very short amount of time in the Feywild, a long amount of time outside. Or the other way around, you never know.
He could still be a cub. He could be all grown up. We don't know.
Right?
'cause
Did you not know this before you entered the Feywild?
I mean,
So yes, by the time you get back,
That's
decades could have passed.
That's why I got
That would be
worried about
weird.
spending too much time here. Cause
Or everyone else could be decades older than you when you get back, or vice versa.
yeah,
That was kind of our arguments to the little rich brats on why we didn't want them coming along to save our bacon again. Because they're apparently the hottie rich chick.
Countess Karina.
Yeah, Duchess Karina, or whatever
Duchess.
she is. Apparently she was abducted as a baby, and if the brats were to be believed, her big brother went and followed the Fae or whatever who abducted her, and went into the Feywild, and they grew up there, and when they came out, folks were old and gray, and all their siblings were like middle-aged or something.
Well,
That's
yeah,
just what I remember.
The time outside of the Feywild passed quicker than inside.
yeah. So
y'all are putting me on.
no,
This
Insight check.
if I remember correctly, Displacer Papa
we are not trying to deceive you.
said it had been a while
She did.
Yes.
So to him,
15.
It just based off of like Voltan's facial expressions and whatnot while he's describing this, it looks like he's just relating what he heard. He doesn't have a whole lot
Does
of.
it seem like he believes it?
It's hard to tell what his own investment is. You get the sense that he's just telling you what he heard.
so
You can tell that he doesn't have a whole lot of esteem for rich folks, though.
remind me what the displacer's name was, not the kid.
I hope you didn't have any.
Dear
appointments you had to
Legrand.
make.
So the displacer's papa's name is Dear Legrand, and he said
Got a
it had
picture of him.
been a long time since his cub was lost. But that's because time passes faster out there, so maybe he's still a cub. But then so-and-so at the, Miss Sue at the tavern said it had been like years since she'd seen him. So, again, he could be grown up, he could be a cub still. I don't know how fast they age.
What did you say the displacer would be saying?
Dear Legrand, let me post it, and then he sees the next channel.
Okay.
Dear Legrand is the papa, and Star is the baby.
It was very nice to spend with you.
Yeah, he was helping the lost chitlins at the carnival when they got lost.
Do I know anything about displacer beasts?
Give me a nature check.
They displace things.
He was
They're not-
very cuddly.
They're not usually very nice.
But won't he
It's a natural 0.
There's not a 0 on the die.
There's one you can pick a -1.
It was.
That's
Yeah,
not a
one.
natural 0.
Yeah.
You're making that one -1.
I didn't say natural, I said actual.
You said
Oh,
natural. Okay, my ears heard natural. I apologize.
Here, I'll show you a picture of what he looks like.
He
So you have
was-
no idea what a displacer beast is.
But you
You're-
probably saw this guy.
You're not even sure you've heard of one before.
You probably saw him though, because he was in charge of Lost and Found at the Witchlight Carnival. He was
giant
so
cat.
cuddly.
Yeah, he's kind of getting some salt and pepper in his nice black fur.
And he was
They usually
like-
don't have wings though.
That's a harness.
It's like butterfly wings, like at the Renaissance
I
Festival.
see.
He was giving kiddos a ride on his back.
I can't even imagine what one would look like. That's incredible.
He's so soft.
I'll do a minor illusion and show you a picture of this.
Yeah, you could do that.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
They're just a lot bigger than this. They're
Yeah.
usually quite mean.
I don't know. He's the only one I ever met, and he's really nice.
So, you guys have been floating down the channel. Thick fog hangs heavy in the air, obscuring the area around you so that the world appears to have shrunk to only about 20 feet in all directions. Before you, the waterway widens and the current slows, giving the impression that you have entered a lake. Croaking voices penetrate the fog, through which dark shapes appear, resolving into 2 rowboats. And manning the oars of each rowboat are 2 bullywugs.
Bullywugs.
They haven't been looking for a
Oh,
bullywug.
those are frog people, right?
Yeah.
They are definitely frog people, yes.
And we were looking for a frog person.
So we may be able to ask.
What was
them.
the frog person's name again?
King Bullywug.
Oh, no, the one that we met before the one. Well, we didn't meet him. He
No,
was
we were
dead.
supposed to be looking for a bullywug on the way to give us directions.
The king.
Okay.
The one that you met earlier. What's his name?
He didn't.
Slanty tail.
His name was Wigglewog.
Wigglewug.
Yes,
Look at one.
We
Yes.
didn't meet him though. He was dead.
he would fit in.
But we were also supposed to meet King Bullywug here.
The
Yeah.
king of
ask
the
him?
bullywugs, yes.
Ask
alright.
him about where to find Bab Lorna, aka Slackjawed Lorna. That's what Agnes said.
So, you guys come floating up to these bullywugs who are just sort of lazing about on the water.
Hi.
Say,
I am Sylvan.
well, hello.
How are you?
We are quite well. How does the day find you, my good green friend?
Doing okay, thanks.
Excellent, excellent. welcome to Downfall, travelers.
Oh, that's
thank
where we
you.
wanted to go.
Indeed, our King Gullup the 19th would be honored to make your acquaintance.
King what?
Gullup the 19th.
Indeed, he is our most recent king. I believe they were amongst themselves for a few months and like, I believe this is the second week of his reign. Yes.
Oh, wow.
What happened
How
to
long do they normally, your kings normally reign?
You know, until the righteous wrath of the people overthrows them. Typically,
So what happened to your last king?
Yes.
I want to say was it a guillotine?
Ouch.
I don't. It's so hard to keep up, really. But never you mind that. You should make your way to the small dock nearby, and then across the stepping stones, through the balloon factory, and across the bridge of Chattering Heads to the gazebo where he holds court.
Hold on, I gotta write these directions down. What was the first one?
Just dock over there where the other rowboats are.
Dock.
Yes.
We got a bridge of chattering heads and a balloon
So
factory.
from the docks, where did he say to go, Michael?
Balloon
Through the balloon factory,
Mm-hmm.
past the
Balloon
chattering heads.
bridge of chattering heads.
Yes.
Factory. Bridge of chattering heads. And then
So
what?
as you guys are floating along,
I'll just
they
rewind it.
they're kind of floating alongside of you and help to guide your skiff along here, and eventually help you pull up at the docks over here.
So do they seem like they're, are we being captured or are they being helpful?
Well, remember, it's
Insight check.
Yes.
the rules are you got that they're supposed to be hospitable until we turn out to be assholes.
That is true.
That is a flat 4.
I got a 14. Are they being deceptive or leading us?
So Benito, the super paranoid guy, he doesn't trust other nobles, and these guys are, in spite of the fact that their fancy garb is somewhat soiled, they have the trappings of nobility. So you're somewhat on your guard, Mr. Benito. Zulrich, however, they seem quite friendly.
Okay.
They're supposed to accommodate visitors
Very hospitable.
until the visitors be buttholes.
Let's not do that then.
You know, or we could. I mean, it'd be a shortcut
What?
to everything. Just, you know, be a hell to begin with. You don't have to worry about enough of
I think our rabbit likes to blast everything he meets.
So,
We've got some
I
Angie
asked
issues.
them, how do you guys feel about
Babuana.
Scallion Agden over in the...
He's a most dreadful fellow, really, but he is in the good graces of the esteemed Bav Lorna.
Are you in the good graces of our esteemed Babuana?
That is above our station to comment upon. We believe that our king, Gullup the
19.
19th, would be in a more fitting position to discuss matters of Bav Lorna, or as we like to call her, Slackjawed Lorna.
Ah,
With you.
yes, we
Yes.
said that.
Okay, we were just
You
curious.
call her that to her.
In our experience, if one has come face to face with Lorna, then slack-jawed or otherwise, it makes little difference what one calls her.
Fair enough. Make sure to duly noted.
Indeed.
Where is my note about the thing with the stuff and the man in the mirror? Well, no, who's in the
man in the
balloon?
mirror.
So are we close to the balloon factory?
Oh yes, it's right there across the way, and you can see from where you're sitting right now that
Ah, are these the hot air balloons that we've seen before?
yes, they kind of point up, and Looking up, looming above the ramshackle wooden pier that you've docked at, is a balloon anchored by 4 thick ropes tied about wooden posts that have been driven deep into the mire. The balloon's bladder expands and sags at regular intervals as swamp gas fills it briefly before leaking out through various tears in its patchwork fabric. A bullywug stands near the top of the ladder and is using a long silver needle and a spool of catgut to sew up one of the openings. And you can see that there's a second bullywug who stands at the foot of the ladder to steady it. Huddled nearby are 3 giant frogs whose long tongues snap up passing insects.
That is very impressive.
Yes.
Indeed. There were some other balloons around here not long ago. Unfortunately, our good friend Wigglewog saw fit to abscond with one of Bavlorna's, how would you say, guests.
Yes. Do we want to share with them what happened? Yeah, sure, why not?
You talking to, what's his name?
Sir Calipar.
You talking about Sir Calipar?
Oh yes, that's rabble rouser.
Did actually seem like such.
Was he a friend of yours?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, 20.
Heavens no! Perish the thought. We would never consort with against our benevolent overlord with the likes of him.
I see. Well, I've got some excellent news for you.
Oh, you tell.
He's dead.
Is he now?
No.
Wigglewog.
Yeah, he was dead, yeah.
Wigglewog dead. The dragon was not. The little dragon was
No, Wigglewog. That's what I'm telling him. That
Wigglewog. I'm
Wigglewog.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm telling him the Wigglewog died.
Oh, that's a pity. He was a good frog.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
do we want to share with them the other part of that?
No, I'm good with Coke. Should
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just leave it with the Wigglewog.
so you guys are over here. Did you hear the explanation of this area, Aaron?
Not really.
Okay, so on the map, you see this thing here.
Yeah, the center.
No, center. Yeah. So this thing here, looming above a ramshackle wooden pier, is a balloon anchored by 4 thick ropes around wooden posts driven deep into the mire. The balloon's bladder expands and sags at regular intervals
Mine does
as
that all
swamp
night.
gas fills it briefly before leaking out through various tears in its patchwork fabric. A bullywug steers near the top of a ladder and is using a long silver needle on a spool of catgut to sew up one of the openings, while a second bullywug stands at the foot of the ladder to steady it. Huddled nearby are 3 giant frogs whose long tongues snap up passing insects.
Got enough. What if we are the one?
Just not a little bit.
I didn't say what. I said bar.
Okay. An idea of how you think.
Give me an intelligence check.
You know, if there's a balloon factory.
Oh, there's a blue factory.
Either a 1 or a 20.
18.
18?
Yeah, that's after the minus.
Based upon its current condition, you do not think that this thing looks like it's barely capable of keeping itself from collapsing into the swamp, let alone carrying anyone anywhere, at least until its repairs have been completed.
Ah, so it has been damaged. What happened to it?
Yes.
You're not entirely certain, Chris.
We'll ask these guys.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna ask. What happened to this balloon to get it so damaged?
Let's see.
And do you sell the balloon?
They say, well, this one This one was stolen, but we managed to recover it.
Does this look like the one from the Leaning Tower?
It looks similar, but the coloration of it is different. That one was more colorful. This one is more green and earth tone colors to it. It was caught up in a bit of in some hijinks, but we managed to recover it without too much damage. Nothing we can't repair.
Do you sell these balloons?
Oh heavens, no! These are Bavlona's prized possessions. Who dare not? Not without her consent, anyway.
Are we supposed to ask how to get
He says it might. He says it
We'll
might.
ask the king.
He says it might be able to operate, although it would be very difficult with it presently being unable to retain as much gas as one needs for a proper voyage.
Yes.
In good time it shall be airworthy again.
Gas.
Indeed.
Cool. Thank you.
Quite. Carry on.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
And we carry on our way to see your good king.
Ah, yes. Who is it this week?
The 19th.
Philip?
I heard.
Gulp the 19th.
We're up to 19 now.
That's what you said.
Hey, you're shaking the ladder. Stand still down there.
Sorry.
The one at the bottom of the ladder just kind of croaks bashfully at being admonished by his superior.
It's okay, you got this.
As you make your way away from the balloon, continuing north, you find a row of boulders that are spaced 2 feet apart that breach the surface of the lake to form a walking path about 40 feet across the approximately 40-foot wide waterway here.
Hey, Vulcan. Can I piggyback?
What, you don't want to swim?
Not right now.
Just hop across.
Well, why not?
The gaps
this.
are as big as I am tall. You show off.
I mean, you're more limber than I am. I'm wearing all this armor. I mean, you can carry me.
You probably could.
Oh, crap. All right,
Will
fine.
somebody let me piggyback since he's being a stingy schmuck?
He says, I'll have you know, I could try and shot put you out there and see if I can land you on one.
Then you'd have to do that every time.
Have you ever played hopscotch? Oh, it is.
Okay, first of all, again, those gaps are as big as I am tall.
I think you could probably get her
I've
halfway
seen
out
you-
there.
I've seen you jump about twice my height. Don't give me that.
Yeah, and earlier you were saying that your head was too tall for me to bunk.
He says,
So which is it,
that's vertical leap. Very springy across short distances.
I think we can make it halfway. I'll hop out there and make sure that she doesn't fall.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and.
Somebody's a gentleman.
So the water looks like it's. Give me a perception check.
Everyone?
Well, Wexley, since he's at the forefront.
Yep, my perception's still that. So it's going to be 15.
15. It doesn't look like the water's particularly deep here. It's slow moving too, so it doesn't look like it should be much of a problem.
All right, give her a toss.
Hey, no.
He says, "What? You wanted to get to the other side? I mean."
I duck.
He says, "All right, I think that works itself out." So who's going to
I
lead
kick
the
him in
way?
the shin.
I'm already halfway out, so I'm on full continue to
I'm just
go.
gonna follow right behind him.
I'll follow mine too.
This is not where I'm
No,
comfortable, but
don't make me go in the back because if I fall, nobody's gonna be able to help me.
I tried to get them
He's
to
gonna say
just
he
let
won't get
you.
back.
I'm not.
I'll stay behind and help her get across.
Thank you.
Offer moral support if nothing else.
Please, somebody's my friend.
Where are your
I
friends?
was willing to catch you.
That is not helpful.
Mondays.
All right.
So give me acrobatics checks for hopping across
I
here.
am not letting him
Acrobatics,
throw me.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Everybody?
Yes.
19.
I
19.
have.
15.
12.
Okay.
You're very acrobatic, huh?
Well, it
Thanks.
doesn't really matter. 20.
Oh, there you go. Paul either. Aragon.
You are practically dancing across these partially submerged boulders. As you get to the very center, the boulder in the middle of this stream shifts beneath you, but with your good result, you're able to keep your balance, and you hear what sounds like it grumbling, and it rises up, and it's this stony looking creature that just furrows its brow and kind of just like no respect from these fae.
Sorry, I didn't realize that you weren't also part of the path.
Oh, so I look like a stone is what you're saying.
Yes.
What kind of stone?
I don't know. What kind of stone is that?
Is this that shale?
You resemble shale.
So flimsy a stone as that. Oh, what do you take me for? Give me a persuasion check.
I would say you look like a fine piece of granite.
No,
Persuasion?
no, you give me a persuasion check.
17.
17? Okay.
That's what my mind's still.
18.
He says, well, at least the dusky elf with the fine ropey hair has some sense to him. Shale. Very well. On with you.
Thanks, friend.
Yes.
He says, not
Pardon us, sir, but
I'm already gone. I'm not here to hear the results.
I rolled a 12
You rolled a 12.
altogether.
So you're sort of standing there, and this big boulder man is kind of arms on fists on it, but you can only assume where its hips. It's kind of hard to tell. It's just looking after the rabbit that's springing away. It says, reprehensible herring gun whelps. They reproduce at such a rate they think they can just overrun the place, and he's just going off.
Excuse me, sir. Hi.
Oh, well, hello there. Aren't you a green little thing? You're not a bullywug, but a goblin?
Yep.
I've never heard of. Shouldn't you be stabbing something?
I don't really stab things.
What do you do?
Well, sometimes I smash things, but only
Smash things?
but only if they start it. I don't want,
Harumph.
but anyway, that's not relevant. That's the word, right?
yes.
Voltan looks back and says, well, you heard him. Give the Gilabdur a harumph.
Harumph.
Harumph. It says, well, very well then, little goblin missy. On with you.
Well, could
I'm
you
going to talk with my brats, and at least they appreciate me.
could you help? Cause I am small and I am having a hard time getting across.
Well, go ahead and do persuasion check.
It's gonna suck. Ooh. 15, because I have no modifier.
It says, well, at least you have the proper sense to plead for assistance like a dignified individual who recognizes their betters.
I do a courtesy. Thank you.
You can actually do this now. 'Cause she has to.
Mm-hmm.
He says, oh, well, Right this way, then. And he, you see him float up at his command. He kind of goes and snaps his fingers and such. And next to him, you see one of the boulders kind of go, and it just sort of like blubs up to the top, and begrudgingly seems to float over to him. And he just gives a on the side of it, and goes. He says, "Don't embarrass us now. On."
What's your name?
My name is Boulder Dash.
Nice to meet you. My name's Pickle.
That seems fitting. A little pickle.
Yeah.
Gherkin, even.
We'll just stick with Pickle.
What is your name? That seems reasonable. He says, "All right. And you, don't make me punch you into gravel. Ferry our little friend across." And the other boulder just kind of goes.
I give him a gentle pat. Thank you.
Says, "No, don't encourage him. He'll get a head full of rubble from such things. Anyway, on with you, little one."
Thank you, Boulder Dash.
Good day, Miss Pickle, Your Highness.
Oh.
And it ferries you across to the far bank. You oh god, I just stretched out the party star.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Oh no! All right.
We looked like we were in the Phantom Zone for a second there.
Speaking of the Phantom Zone, you find that the fog is very close to the water's edge here, so you have to hug the bank as you proceed around this little cove until you find yourselves at another building. This wooden structure stands on stilts above the lake. It is topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. Smoke curls up from a hole at its apex. Its windows are blacked out, and the air carries the smell of burned wood. A clothesline attached to one corner of the building's exterior is hung with a variety of frayed patchwork garments. And you can see that the clothesline extends upwards into the mist and out of sight
What mist?
to something high above.
Yeah.
That we can't see.
Indeed. Let's see, I need to adjust this map because it's not showing all the things properly. Dynamic lighting, explore mode, go. Alright, well, whatever.
It moved it that bad.
Yeah, it moved it just slightly.
Let me see,
Why?
I might.
I was not expecting diplomacy to
I
work.
got it.
Oh,
Oh, we're stretched out again.
we're elongated again.
I know. Oh, that's some bacon.
Oh no.
We are huge.
Did you bet?
That's probably about the size of our party.
We're quick. We're moving all over the place.
Because I'm revealing the fog of war that you guys already did that it didn't bother to spell.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. That's better, I think. Oh, great. So you find yourself at a seemingly burned out building.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Looks like there's somebody here.
So we'll check that out and see who's around.
Sure.
All right. You guys head into the room, and you find that this room is a charred mess.
Uh-oh.
Hazy smoke hangs over scattered piles of burned and broken shelves, intermixed with whatever those shelves contained. Wisps of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to ignite. A distressed bullywug in a leather smock scurries around the room with a bucket of water, whose contents spill out over the sides in their haste.
You okay?
He says, the name is Duke Ikrind. I'm overseeing repairs of the factory. I don't suppose I could prevail upon you good folks to help me extinguish these animated coals?
Animated coals?
Grab a bucket, for God's sake.
Anita's going
We
to
have to
grab a
make
bucket.
sure the fires are out.
Well,
Anita will grab a bucket.
Create water.
Oh, this is going to be important. Not real good at the whole putting fire out.
You're better at creating fire.
Bucket.
We have discovered the.
We have.
Wexley, contain your arsonist proclivities.
Okay.
I literally don't know the meaning of the word.
Got me.
Alright, so, let's see here. Yeah, it looks like this place is all burned up. Let's see here.
This is gonna take a
Okay.
lot of prestidigitation.
You can see that the only piece of furniture in here that looks like it's currently undamaged is a low workbench in the room that has 3 wooden buckets on it, 2 of which are filled with water.
Grabbing a bucket.
Alright, let's see here.
Tell me where to aim it.
He says those coals that are hopping around. Let's see.
Okay.
What kind of factory was it again?
Balloon.
It's a balloon factory.
I didn't know we were still in the balloon factory. Thought it was a different factory.
Are they not visible on the map?
No.
Nope.
One is.
One coal is, yeah.
Alright, well, let's move the party star out of here and put you guys on the map. So, actually, I think this would be a fine time to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, we're fighting the coal?
I guess so.
You're
We're
fighting-
literally fighting fire.
You're literally
Yes.
fighting fire, yes.
So, roll an initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Cacked. This is the scene from Final Fantasy VI.
What?
The scene from Final Fantasy VI once you get Strago and you're trying to save. Yeah, you're trying to save Realm because she goes into the burning building.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the music, and I'm like, no, this is from Borderlands. Okay. Let's see. Agden is not here.
No.
Nor are there skips.
No.
oh, clean our soil off.
Alright, let's see. Zolric, what did you get?
18.
Pickle.
5.
I didn't realize prestidigitation did more stuff. Does a lot of stuff actually.
Does do a lot of stuff.
Benito.
20.
Ooh.
Will it put out fires?
No, does not put out fires.
Does thaumaturgy? That's candles.
Wexley.
Well, I can snuff a candle.
Well, it's got
19.
Candle size.
Ooh,
Turn
that's
this in
initiatives.
Candle size. How big is it?
Doesn't say how big a candle it has to be.
2.
It's 10 foot. Yeah. Some monster candle.
Voltown.
A volcano is nature's candle.
Dr. Sebas.
Snuff.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, the rabbit ears
Oh,
have come
there
out.
he is.
Revenues.
He's in full action.
Benito. Wexley.
Swing into action.
Zolric.
So cute.
Alright. Benito, what would you like to do?
I don't know what's going on here.
We can't see where we're at. Or
Yeah, what is
where-
happening? I
Let
don't
me
know.
let me put your characters onto the map. Let's see.
Sure. I said for him to pick up a bucket. Does he have a bucket of water?
There were
Yes.
3
Okay.
here so on the workbench. 2 of them were
Benito.
full of water.
Literally form a bucket for gold.
Yes.
Good. So there's Benito.
With the most dexterous one being the one at the end of the line.
All right.
Head of the line, I should say.
Yet to avoid, I would not be the most dexterous. I'm wearing medium.
I got a +3 on dexterity, so I can
Probably
be.
you.
Yeah,
Are you higher in dexterity?
I've got a +4 in it.
Okay.
For saving throws and stuff.
All right. So you guys entered the building in the order of your initiative.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So Benito, you're up at the front. You can see, I believe, 3 of these little fire guys so far. There's one here, here, And here.
So I have a bucket, so I will.
Pass it
I
down.
said we put them out as we see them, and
Yeah, this
take care
one
of
looks
them.
like it's well. Both they're all three about the same
Yeah.
distance to me, so
We had a question.
Yes.
So, prestidigitation says you can put out a candle. Are they
So
as big as a candle?
cantrips these are living coals. I don't think prestidigitation can actually do damage.
No, not to do damage, to put them out. Put out fire for the cold.
how big are they?
They're tiny. About like the size of your fist, maybe.
So, technically,
Possibly. I don't
smaller
know.
than a candle.
Can we snuff them out? with
No, they're way bigger than a candle.
Depends on the candle.
I want candles. I'm just reading here.
So I've got a bucket of water. I was just going to try to douse
Yeah.
one closest to me.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
An attack roll.
What
So-
do we use as our attack? Is this unarmed attack? What is this now?
You
That one was a 6.
it's you can
19.
add your proficiency bonus and your dexterity or strength modifier, whichever you prefer.
So I rolled a 19, and my proficiency would be another 2.
All right, you definitely managed to get one. Go ahead and roll damage with the bucket. Roll these. Let's see, the buckets do 1d6 damage to a coal.
4.
4. Okay. The very first one near you douse it with a bucket of water, and it dims greatly. It's,
No. Do I add anything to that 4?
Pass the bucket down the line.
Yeah, I'll pass the bucket back for somebody to fill up.
All right.
I guess they'd fill it up back here. Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'm at the end of the line, so.
Yep, pass it back.
All right, you hand off to Wexley. Okay, Wexley, it's your turn.
Are you going to pass? No, that wouldn't make sense.
Give me a bonus. to
Oh,
pass the
no.
bucket.
Oh, and actually, these are ranged attacks, so just dexterity, not strength for these.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be the one that has the better chance to hit these things. So I am going to.
If you need to, you will pass to a bucket.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pass that back. Bonus action to pass that back, or
Yeah,
full
I
action?
think that's fair.
Okay. I am, in fact, going to use my action to bless.
Who are you blessing?
Benito?
Yeah, Benito is already. And,
I'm all the way at the end. Maybe Walter?
Go ahead and bless yourself.
Yeah, you.
yeah, I'll bless myself.
Bless
Oh,
you.
that's myself.
No, I'll bless the bull.
Bullywug?
The bully.
The
Yeah.
Bullywug.
All right, the bullywug is blessed.
Yes.
Does he even in? Does he have a spot in here? Does he?
Oh, I need to put him in there.
Thank you for reminding him.
So Wexley, Benito, and the bullywug, you said?
No. Benito, Zalric, and Bullywug.
Oh.
Duke,
Yeah.
Ikaron.
Very good.
And I will pass the bucket back. And
So you still have a full bucket. You have a.
There's a full bucket in the room on the workbench over here.
We can.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me roll initiative for the bullywug here.
So Zalric can grab the full bucket.
watch him go before all of us.
No.
Okay.
Is that what you're going to do? Grab the full bucket?
Yeah. If that's his action and everything,
No,
then
no.
I'm going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to get out of the way so that nobody has to fight me for position. So I'm going to go around the corner here, at the very least, just to kind of also see what.
Be careful, there's another coal right there.
Yeah, it's just fire damage.
Well, they're small. They're not like. Yeah. Heal
Did somebody just get smacked? What's going on with it?
I went like this.
It's just a little bit of fire damage.
Oh, that's how you spell that. Okay.
Yep. Ickrind.
Grind.
Ickrind.
K-R-I.
So then he moves out of the way. So then I'm gonna go for the other bucket and.
Yep.
on the
So-
same-
so-
I'm going to move around the corner here.
Like
further
like
in.
this way.
Yeah, further in.
All right, you do that, and you come face to face with two coals ahead of you.
Oh no!
And there's a-
I can only see the one.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one here, and there's one here.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fog. The fog.
Yeah,
didn't
the fog's
open
not
up.
going away.
Weird.
It didn't.
Let me just move Party Star into this.
Ah,
We can see.
There
There
you
you
go.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What is that?
Maybe
Oh,
let
but
me see if your
Yes,
character doesn't have
yes.
sight on him or something.
You could
And then
go
plug in-
here.
He has vision.
I mean, somebody's going to have to be there to start trying to put the flames out. But yeah, maybe if I cast Bless, I don't want to be taking damage because I don't have Ward Caster.
Could always go over this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're there alongside two coals.
Well, back me up to the back corner here against the wall.
Near,
Right,
near
you
closer
see-
where the bench is. Yeah.
You see a couple of coals over there that you've taken unawares, and you properly decided to back up. And where are you going to?
This back wall that's
Over here.
Near
Yeah.
where you said the water.
Yeah,
bubble
that
was.
one.
Yep.
All right. They didn't take notice of you, and you swiftly back away before they have a chance to reciprocate or
okay.
unleash
Retaliate.
reciprocity upon your.
Yep.
Fluffy
That-
friend.
that's my action, bonus action, and movement.
All right. Very good.
Bucket man.
Zorik.
I will grab the bucket and try to put out the same fire that Venito went after.
You run over there,
Did you,
grab a
pass,
bucket, run back.
did you pass the empty one before you did that?
You do have sight on yours.
Yeah.
You go ahead and make your attack roll.
Oh.
You rolled it twice.
Because it jumped on top of the other dice.
Oh, weird. Okay, cool. What did you get?
A 4. Plus my proficiency, so 6.
Didn't I bless
Plus
you?
Jax. Plus,
And what's
go.
Plus 4 or D4?
plus 3?
So you got 4 plus
9.
3. Oh, wait a
You,
second. It's then plus your proficiency, then plus your dex.
Oh.
So plus 2 for proficiency, and then plus whatever your dex is.
Dexterity is like plus 3 or plus 4?
Plus 3. Oh, no, plus 4, right? No.
Actually,
Plus
no,
two.
your dexterity is only plus 2.
Yeah. Plus
What
2,
kind of
plus
ranger
2.
are you?
So that's
No,
There's
there's
7.
only
eight.
one that doesn't use bows.
8, 11.
All right. You get over there and try and throw the bucket of water on it, but there's like a mop handle or something on the floor, and when you step on it, you lurch forward, and when you throw the water, it just splashes to the side of it without effect.
Area effect.
So,
No.
quick question.
Yes, I forgot the mark.
Literal splash damage. You get a little bit on it, but
Nothing.
it
Little
chiefly misses.
Did you pass the empty bucket before you moved away from the bucket line?
Yes.
Very cool.
Otherwise,
Sounds reasonable. Okay, so Voltan now has 2 buckets, and he says,
Give me
all
one.
right. He says, you're nimble. Here, take these, fill them up. So he hands you the buckets, and you go to the water, and you take your turn filling them up.
Yep.
And
So,
all right, so as you've got enough movement to get them from him, fill them up, and then hold them back out for him to.
and I was standing
Take
right
it
next to
again.
him. So.
However, at the end of Zarik's turn, the coals have their turn.
Well, I'm not anywhere near him, so I don't gotta worry about
Yeah.
that.
So the coal that you tried dousing with water seems upset, frankly, and it tries to bounce in your general direction. Does a 24 hit?
24.
I'm going to say it
I would
does.
say it does.
So it's like you almost get the sense that there's a couple of puffs of smoke that just kind of go, and it just jumps in your direction and hits you on the shin, and it seems to flare up a bit, and it burns you for 3 points of damage.
Ow!
Does anyone speak Ignan?
Ignan? Is that what these things speak?
I would. And I'm making a educated guess.
I don't think I know what that is.
These remind me of
Infernal?
like.
Or no? Ignorance? Yeah. No.
Infernal is not the same.
No, it was not. The other two in the southern area of the room are contentedly trying to light stuff on fire down there. And from elsewhere in the structure, there's some other rooms down a flight of stairs. Over here, you can hear thumping and whatnot, and see additional smoke coming from down those stairs.
Remind me
I'm
of
gonna yell out, is anybody down there? You gonna do that?
You can. You get no reply.
Oh, okay.
Duke Ikrind grabs one of the other empty buckets and runs out of the base with it down to the water and fills it up, and he's able to make it back to about where Voltan is. Voltan takes the bucket from him, runs in there, sees the one that's right by the doorway, and he says, "They all got to go. I guess start with the one you see." And he throws his bucket at it, or the contents of the bucket at it, and that actually hits. And its anger and rage at the tall, ropey-head one is dimmed, and it goes cold and dark and sits still. Good.
I guess that means it's dead?
It has been defeated.
Alright.
It is kindled no more. So let us mark that with the X. Alright. He then, having done that, he proceeds back outside to the edge of the water and begins filling that bucket up. Alright, Pickle, it is your turn.
You know, we were supposed to have a bucket line, and now we don't got a bucket line.
Do I look like a firefighter? He says, "Oh, get it." Alright, Pickle,
But not because you told me to, just because I want to.
what you doing? You got 2 buckets that you have filled up now.
I toddle on in with the 2 buckets that I've got. Does anybody need a bucket?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll need one for
Benito's
next turn. Yeah.
good.
Alright, you head back in.
I can do that.
Thank you.
To the sand tower. Benito, she has 2 buckets that she prefers.
I give him 1.
And then you can throw the other one.
Can I still?
You took your action filling them up.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, okay, so you can give me one, you can give
Wexlayer's already.
Well, Wexlayer's Zara. I'd say Zara, because I think Zara's have a better chance of that.
I am emphatically pointing this hard.
Alright, so she hands me a bucket. I'll hold it for.
So now it's Benito's turn.
Yes.
Benito's going to go to the next closest one, and
You head over here and see one trying to burn up what looks like it looks like a leather working station where they're tanning like the hides and whatnot that go on the balloons.
Do I
alright,
see
I'm
empty
going
buckets?
to. That's a 14 plus 2, that's 16 plus 3, 19.
Yes, you managed to douse it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, that's a 1d6. Come
Mhm.
on, buddy. 3.
3. All right. You it is half quenched.
Half quenched. So is it, roll a 6 to fully quench it.
All right. So let's see. There's another one nearby that it jumps in the air and seems to like hover in place for a second in surprise, seeing your assault upon its brethren. Let's see.
Anything I can do with a bonus action here? I
Um,
don't think so.
You could always try hexing them so they take more damage.
Alright, I guess I'll dex hex.
All right, very good. I'll say that you dex hexed it before you threw the bucket on it. So go ahead and roll was it 1d6 for your hex? Do extra damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Alright, let me see. Didn't even think about that would work. Is that right? I'm looking it up. Sorry. Yeah, a d6.
Mm-hmm.
6.
All right, that coal is quenched, and a little trail of smoke comes up from it, and almost looks like a little ghost.
Well, if I can do
Trailer
that,
coming.
can I just salvage blast the damn things?
That's not gonna
No,
not.
that's not gonna.
We gotta unfire them.
Alright.
Do we know that?
You're not sure. You're not a warlock. You can Eldritch blast things with books like you can.
Well, I
Blast.
know that. Can I Eldritch blast them?
You can certainly try next turn.
Alright.
Oh boy.
If you break the part, I would imagine. Well, I don't know.
You don't know.
Oh.
You do you.
All right, so you took
Hopefully
a-
you don't blow us
You
up.
took a move. You grabbed a bucket from her. You moved over there. You can move back a bit further if you want.
I want to move back. Can you've got a bucket? Can he get beside of me?
Well, we can pass through
You can pass through your
companions.
allies.
You
Yeah.
can pass through allies, so I could just walk past.
All right. As long as you can get over here, I won't move. So that way I can be. Yeah, put an X on the
Well,
one I just.
Wexley goes before me, so
He does. He definitely does.
Okay.
What is Wexley doing?
Mark this one is down.
I got a question because I've not clarified this.
Okay.
What is my shield made out of? Is it metal or wood?
Oh, does it not say in the character sheet?
All I have is shield. I don't have a.
Inventory. It just says shield. It says 6 pounds.
You know, it might actually
It
be.
says it's made from wood or metal.
And
so-
I have not clarified either one.
Yeah. What armor are you wearing?
I am on the. Where?
This has samurai armor that's made out of paper.
It is not.
origami paper.
You're wearing a
Chain shirt.
chain shirt. I'm going to assume it's metal since you're
Okay.
wearing metal armor. If you were wearing leather, I'd have said wood.
This might be interesting. Does anybody have a bucket near me that I know has water in it? I haven't moved. So you're paying attention.
So he does.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't moved yet. I'm like right beside. Where are you at?
Right there.
You're there. I'm right here. So yeah.
I don't think
right
that
here.
me attacking with dex or strength is my strongest idea. However, I want to try something anyway.
All right.
I'm going to use my shield as a shovel and try to pick this thing up.
Okay. Go ahead and I don't know that you're quite proficient with that, so go ahead and give me an attack roll using your dexterity modifier, but not your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll treat this as
Contested.
yeah. So
Basically like a grapple check almost.
basically, yeah. So it is not wise to your kung fu, and you managed to scoop it up in your shield. So it's currently inside the boss of your shield, and it seems surprising. It's kind of like ding ding ding. It's looking around trying to figure out like what the heck you've done.
I'm going to run outside.
And dump it into the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to dump it in the water, actually.
Oh,
So what's your movement speed?
30.
5, 10,
There he can
15, scoop, 20, 25, 30. So you're able to get to about here, and you're able to get about almost to the door. And,
Why does he only get to there?
what?
Because he was over
started-
here.
These
Yeah,
are
they're
10
right.
foot squares, I'd almost guarantee.
Yeah, they're 10-foot squares. He started over here.
Rabbit hop.
I was about to say.
All right, you rabbit hop on out of there.
Alley-oop.
So that's what, 20 feet?
I've got to remind myself how much it is. I'm sorry. 5 times your proficiency bonus, which is 2. So yeah, 20.
All right, yeah. So you hop over there next to the water, and I'll say as a free action, you can just sort of dump it into the pond.
Again, I'm not dumping it in the pond. I'm dumping it off into the fog.
Oh, so you're not tossing it into the water, you're tossing it into the fog?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm getting the hint that these may be somewhat sentient, or at least a little bit. And I would like not to kill it if, you know.
What if you just get some water in your sheet?
Again, water seems to kill it. So.
Okay. You sort of toss it into the nice, soft, dewy grass that is in the fog. The grass is kind of smoldering a little bit, but it's far too damp to really catch fire with this amount of humidity here.
Can I try talking to it in Celestial?
You can certainly try.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll give
What
it a shot.
are you saying to it?
I was like, I know you're hungry, little friend, but not, you know, that's people's homes.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, understood.
Well, to see if his body language is able to convey anything meaningful anyway.
We're going to go with a 2.
Oh no!
It rocks to one side and rocks to the other side.
It's not getting it.
And it starts hopping. It looks like it's starting to try and hop back towards the that nice dry wood.
I tried. But the one that's here should be out here with me, I guess.
Yeah,
Now.
it's out here. So.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
No, it's hopping back towards the house.
Yeah, it's going
No,
back
it's going to start
Yeah.
to try on its turn, which
Oh, it hasn't
isn't
happened
yet.
Gotcha.
But that's probably its intention.
So, let's see. Zalric, is your
I'm gonna move further in and down the stairs.
Right, so I'm
Let's see if I
assuming
see
you grab a bucket from.
Well,
He already has a bucket.
Pickle handed me the other
Oh, okay.
bucket
All right, so you
first.
got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, you get to the bottom. You get to the bottom of the steps, and you see that there's two of those animated coals in this room.
Well,
One of them looks like it's sitting quite happily on a pile of papers, and it's just kind of.
yeah, right. I am going to. So the one on my left is a little closer, I guess. I can't tell how
a
close.
little bit. The one on your. The one is currently burning up a pile of papers, and the one on the other side looks like it's trying to jump up to reach the bottom of a net that's hanging above that leads up into the rafters.
Don't want to get up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the one that's trying to climb up higher.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
You get a +4,
Plus D4.
plus D4.
12, 15.
Well, no, then you got your proficiency. And your
Proficiency
dex.
is +2, and your dexterity is +2, so that's a 19.
So
So
that
that-
plus 4. It's plus 4.
Plus D4.
So all right, Z4 is a 3. I got a 10 plus 3, and it's plus 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes, sir.
So 17.
17.
1 + 2 + 1 + 1.
Yeah, I think that's good enough to hit. So you managed to splash it with water. Go ahead and roll your D6.
4.
4? All right. The one trying to reach the netting is dimmed in this order. And from where you're standing, you can see if there's another one in the next room over here as well.
Right.
What's that doing?
It's bumping up against some barrels in the corner there. But well, you can't see it, but
Right.
you can see. It looks like there's some barrels over there that
I just
it
shot
looks
back.
like it looks like one of them looks like it's got some like black substance that's like dried onto the outside of it.
Okay.
Can I tell if that is it tar?
Give
Or
me a
is it
nature check.
what? 17.
Yeah, it looks like a prank. It looks like that. At least that one anyway contains tar, because that looks like some dried out tar that's stuck to the side of it.
And tar pretty flammable. Yes or no?
Yeah, dried not quite as much, but
Right.
GTFO?
Yeah, I tell them that there's 3 more in here, and one of them's trying to bump against a flammable barrel.
Jesus.
Sir Ikrin says, "Why are the barrels always filled with flammable substance left lying around everywhere?
It's like you've never played a video game before.
It's like, is this some sort of a game?
So
Wiggle Wand, damn you!"
so no, that bucket's empty. I'm like,
Your
could I toss a bucket to Pickle? I mean,
Yeah, you could just lob the empty bucket back up that way.
Slob.
I'm like, hey, Pickle, can I pass this bucket back to you and you help get it filled up?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
While you're doing that,
One woman bucket brigade.
the 2 coals closest to you look rather put off by the fact that you're trying to murder them,
Yeah.
and they assault your shins and kneecaps with their fiery rage.
We're really rad.
That is a nat 20 as one of them hops at you and falls down inside of your boot.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's attack roll.
No.
That's an attack roll. Okay.
Mhm.
Just because it may be relevant here in just a second, the blessed D4 also goes to saving throws.
Okay, well, yes, this one is an attack roll. So
Yeah, no, I'm just
Right.
putting it out there for future reference.
You take 5 points of hot foot damage.
Don't do that.
And go ahead and give me a reflex save to see if you can dislodge it from your boot with the bless.
Yep.
So that's my dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Thank you.
Standing up is helpful.
Plus bless.
Put it on, sorry.
17.
All right, you managed to knock it. You managed to like do a crazy jig where you're like dancing with your foot behind your back and whatnot, and you managed to shake it back out, and it thumps back down onto the floor. The other one, which you have partially extinguished, also attacks you, but its ardor has been dimmed, and it misses you in your fancy dancing. You also managed to get the attention of the one in the next room over, which hops over in your direction, leaving scorch marks on the floor as it does so. And
What are their movement speeds?
not super fast.
Okay.
Not
But
super
it gets
fast.
to me still.
Let's see. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. The last one bounces up and bops you on the butt as you're dancing around for 3 points of damage.
I might need a bell there.
Well, if I fail, then I take opportunity attack from all 3 of them.
Well, you can disengage on your next. You can disengage
Instead of attacking or anything? Yeah.
And then we can help.
So
Grab a
what are you
bucket.
at right now? What are you at right now?
14.
14.
Out of how many?
25.
Woof.
All right. So
Halfway
he's
down, but
he's starting
it's getting kind of hot down here, guys.
he's starting to smell delicious.
You
You do see
Yeah.
from where you are. It looks like there's a small window here
Where?
on the south,
Okay.
on the south wall. You can see outside. You can actually see one of the guy lines from the balloon out the window. So,
Do you have a shield?
No.
Okay, well, I was going to say that might be a viable strategy. Just pick one of them up and just whoop.
I wonder if Mage Hand would do it.
I do have mage hands. Duke.
I'm looking something up here.
He's actually made out of water.
If
One thing, he's a frog. He can shoot water out of his mouth, right?
if he's got any water in there.
All right, Duke Ikrind, What's he going to do? He has some. He grabs some. He runs past Pickle and grabs some thick gloves that are hanging on a hook on the wall that he quickly pulls on, and he runs down the stairs and is going to attempt to grab one of them. Yep, he manages to grab one of them. It does not manage to escape, and he then pitches it out the window.
Well, if it's straight out of the water, it's done for anyway.
Yeah, he's on.
You do not think that it can hop along the surface of the water.
Fire does not spin.
Fire does not spin. At least not very well.
Unless there's no way.
You tell that to the Greeks.
Okay, so that is Duke Ikrin's turn. After that, Voltan, outside, notices that the surface of the water near him is beginning to bubble and churn.
What? No.
When suddenly, two big-ass ogre-looking creatures with green skin and they've got like frills on them and whatnot burst up out of the water.
Oh god, and we're the only ones out here.
Maybe they'll be helpful?
They're in red.
Throw a hot coal at him.
Two?
Let me see if I can find a picture of these fine gents.
Let me see if I can find a spell to handle these guys.
Not fire.
We want them to be friendly and come help put out the fires.
Oh, that is not concentration.
Hey! Get up there. You.
That's not quite a trident. That's a nasty looking spear.
It looks like it. Give me. Let's see. Voltan's going to make a nature check. He's like, there's some sort of. It says, guys, there's some sort of giant fish, ogre-sized fish monster out here, and they brought a friend.
See if they'll help put out the fire.
In a loud, kind of croaking voice, you hear this boom from outside. Oh, fresh meat.
No, that's
That doesn't sound good.
done.
They do not sound.
Did I understand that?
Oh, yes.
Fantastic. That means they can understand me.
They do not sound friendly.
I sure don't.
Sound like I can command them, though.
So let's see, what can they do? The first one attempts to swipe at Voltan and catches him with its claws. Doing 10 points of damage. It says, "Hey, that's my leg!" Oh, it looks like he was already damaged from the last fight. Did you guys short rest before you came over here?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Good. So let's his max HP. We'll restore him to that first. Details. 32. Alright.
Damn, 10 points of damage though.
I know.
Alright. It's see what's it gonna do next. Is that multi-attack.
What? No.
Alright. It also lunges after it like scratches him on the leg, It's like, blood. And it just lunges at him with its face, trying to put the bite upon him. But he reacts fast enough and he just kicks it on the nose, pushing it away with his boot. And his jaws snap shut on just the air. From further away, you can hear some of your friends from earlier saying, "Oh, the Marrow are getting uppity again. How about them?"
We'll get some help.
It sounds like you might be having some help.
Yay! Wait, friends from earlier isn't our rock friends from earlier?
No, I think it's going to be Volleyball from the accent.
Both is good.
That's what it is.
Then you write over it with the marker and erase it.
That's true, but I thought I had a blank on it.
Is an action. You don't have a bonus action.
I don't know, this
So
one's
you got-
permanent too.
You disengage, it's your action.
It's not a bonus.
No, it's not a bonus action. Oh, unless you're you rogue. After level 3.
Right.
Mm.
We're level 3, but I'm a ranger. So
Yeah.
that doesn't-
Things just go from bad to worse.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yes.
But you still can get attacked if you stay there. And you've already downed to, you need to get away. Do you have a healing potion or anything? No, okay. So now to get the gloves and put them on, I think that'd be an action. But you gotta get them.
Okay.
It's gotta hit them to you. Then you gotta put them on.
All right. Voltan forgoes the buckets, and he is going to reach for his Redeemer. Not the portable nuclear missile from Unreal Tournament, but his
Okay.
big-ass sword.
God, I have not thought about that
Yeah.
forever. Unreal
For-
Tournament.
Yeah. He says, "I think it's about time for some retribution." That is a 22 to hit.
Hooray.
Is he using any of his ability stuff? Or?
He does have ability stuff, doesn't he?
Yes.
There's a
It's
smite.
I would think after
Not
being hit,
just
he
smite.
was
Yeah, but he
Right.
has the shadow
You fear them.
fear
So you're within
things that
10
I
feet, though.
remember.
Yeah, circle of nope.
A circle of nope.
Okay,
Circle of Godzilla
Godzilla beard.
So Vow of Enmity. You can choose a creature you can see within 10 feet of you and gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute, or until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
It does not specify an action, so I'm assuming it's just a thing that happens.
Okay.
So
as a paladin, yeah.
Nice.
So he does that. He's also going to bonus action Hunter's Mark it, because he's got Hunter's Mark.
Well, I guess so. What do you think about that?
Or a bonus to
Damage.
damage. Yeah. You able to give me another 1d6?
Oh, yeah,
Damage.
you need that. Definitely.
So let's roll for him again now that he's got advantage.
Well, hindsight.
Okay, so it's 22.
Yeah, because
So that was-
Yeah.
for this.
You're the one who shot him. Go back and what did it say?
15. Where's Smite? Okay, and he's going to expend his last spell slot to smite it
What level spell is it?
first.
Okay.
I can't see. There.
What is your?
Alright, so that's 24 points of damage. with a single attack.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
Ah. So
So-
you go ahead and attack, and then bonus action your ass out of there.
So Wexley,
Mm-hmm.
you're standing like only a few feet away from all this action,
Mm-hmm.
and
How much blood am I getting on me?
you see green blood splash everywhere as he like about takes one of these things' arms off it. As he about takes one of its arms off, and it just oh, food fights back. So he just about put it down. He definitely blooded it in one half, and you just see this like huge like flash of like white light like pulse up from the point of impact when he smack-a-hoed it with his gigantic ass sword. I don't think he's got multi-attack at level 3.
He does.
Yeah. So
It's level 5.
yes. So that is his turn. He says, "Hey, Wex, I think we got ourselves a fight on our hands." All right. The bullywugs from nearby begin running over, skipping onto the stones.
Oh, they got ranged weapons.
Oh, you guys started out.
Just follow. That would do since I'm kind of surrounded.
Oh, one of these are actually frogs. The frogs hop into the water at the bidding of their
It's about
froggy overlords and begin swimming and begin dashing in this direction, trying to close ground. The bullywugs make it out onto the rocks, making certain not to stand on Boulder Dash's head, and begin pitching spears in the mirror's general direction. So they attack with their javelins.
They're so cute.
The bullywugs.
Yeah.
I have little tiny frogs outside my apartment that like stick on the wall when I leave the light on. And
Oh, tree frog? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of those around. If you
Wait,
One time when we left here, we saw the one that was this big. It was
Oh.
teeny
I
bitty.
don't think that worked. Okay.
What?
You full
Yeah,
image.
Outside of this house, we little itty bitty ones. They look like the size of gummy bears.
This should be the plan.
Boop the frog snoot.
Fruit to fruit snoot. Alright, so they throw their javelins in its general direction.
Pinya, pinya, polly, wow.
oh, see,
Through.
they attack, but I hexed them.
That one misses, that one hits.
And that thing
So the one that is not attacked yet gets a spear in the back and says, "Ugh, disgusting."
Yeah, that turn.
No.
No, that's gotta be concentration, right?
Which one?
Fairy fire.
Okay.
The very fire is not concentration.
The
I'm
the
looking it up.
the other one of these ogre things, since it can't really get close enough to Voltan, just thrusts at him with its trident, trying to hit him.
I know it's Marcus' Stride game because I was on
Voltan's armor class.
16 or
Yep.
17?
Yeah, it's 16.
16 is red.
So it strikes him with its harpoon for
50.
15 points of damage.
Nice.
He practically
No,
predicted.
Voltan got hit for 15 plus of that.
Wait, Voltaire got him?
Yes,
Oh,
I thought they hit with the
no.
harpoon.
it stabs him in the leg with a harpoon, And
Oh.
it's
I thought the frog did 15 points of
That's
damage.
what I thought
He just took
too.
25 points of damage.
Jeez, you
No.
did?
I got 32. No.
alright. It's Voltan must now make a strength check against it.
Why is Voltan always almost dying?
Then versus Voltan's acrobatic or athletics.
Wait, what hit Voltaire?
For the
harpoon.
16.
For the
So
harpoon.
For the bird person. in there.
Voltan grits his teeth against the harpoon that's currently dug into his thigh, and stands his ground as it tries to reel him in unsuccessfully.
He's doing it, Ace Ventura.
Yes. Same
Actually,
thing.
the scary thing is he's not making any screams. He's just kind of gritting his teeth, and you can see his sword is going from glowing white to red.
Oh no.
It looks like he's angry.
Where are we in initiative?
Let's see. The bullywugs have gone. It is now Pickles' go.
Oh.
Did Voltan try to move? Is that what happened? Or
Oh, he can't now because he's.
yeah, but I mean, is that why the Marrow got an attack on him?
No, he was standing his ground.
And there's two on, so this
He
one.
didn't- I figured he would not want to risk an attack of opportunity. By
No,
trying
I
to-
agree. I didn't. I thought the Marrows had already gone. That's
One
what
of
they're.
them.
One of them had.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what to do. Can I see what's going on?
You hear like some sort of racket going on outside that sounds like things are in the process of getting murdered, possibly.
Focus on the fire. We'll focus on these guys.
Well, I have to go back out there to get my bucket full.
Well, it's true.
So, because I don't know what's going on out there, I'm toddling along with my bucket.
All right, you run on outside with some buckets, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get about to the water's edge when you notice that there's two gigantic fish monster men, the size of ogres there.
Smack the shit out of them.
Are they within reach?
Yeah, we'll say they're within reach.
Okay, well, I've only got one bucket, and I can just let it hang on me.
Yeah, you can just drop it.
I just let it hang on my arm.
Is your weapon two-handed? It's going to kind of impede your attack.
Just let it hit the ground and it'll be at your feet.
That's fine. I'll do that. And holy crap!
Are you going to rage?
Yes, because it looks like my friends are, or at least my friend is white.
There's blood all over the place.
Why are you always almost dying?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of my job at this point. Stab him.
I don't stab stuff. I smash stuff. I'm a smasher.
Get with the smashing.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm telling you what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
He's trying to piss you off.
Yeah, well, that made me roll a 7. Plus.
Are you
6.
doing reckless so you can have a better chance?
Still a 7. Because I rolled 2 7s. Plus 6. Hold on a second.
7 plus 6.
Is 13. Probably doesn't.
13 is exactly their armor class.
Oh,
You may roll damage if you dare.
Okay, and I'm gonna do. If I hit it, I did hit it. I'm gonna do Fury at small. So
They're bigger than you.
okay, so first 1d8 plus 4. That's a big 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. So that
And you added your strength bonus too, right?
1d4 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I rolled a 2 on the d8.
What's it 1d4?
1d8 plus 4, excuse me, and I still rolled a 2.
Okay.
1d8 plus 4, so that would be 6, and then plus
So it should be a d10. You're using it in both hands.
it says d4 or d8.
Yeah, that's if you're using it one hand. In two hands, it's 1d10.
Nothing says that.
Well, it's not my fault you're using paper instead of
You know
beyond.
what? I like paper.
roll a d10.
Still plus 4? Okay, so 6 plus 4 is 10. plus my Fury of the Small is 12.
All right. It looks extremely hurt at this point, and it cries out in pain and says, "Oh, gross! Is this the only human here?"
Leave my broody elf boy alone!
Pretty elf boy.
He's not an elf, he's a human.
He is not.
All right, so Pickle is gone.
Wait, do I have a... Can I get some more water?
You kind of used your action attacking.
Bonus? Okay.
Okay. Well, just in case I have a chance, which I probably won't.
The
I
bucket
will.
is currently lying on the ground at your feet.
I was gonna pick the bucket back up just in case I have a chance to.
I guess it's a bonus action. You can pick up the bucket again, but it's empty.
I know. Never mind.
All right, Benito.
Never mind.
Don't back to me.
Yes.
Help!
I have an empty bucket, so where are you going to
You
go
said-
then?
I think you heard or saw someone else scoop something up with a shield. The bucket's empty, but you might be able to scoop one of these guys up with it if you follow their example.
That's an idea.
All right,
You know, there.
but we still.
You could also try Eldritch Blasting him if you.
I'm gonna try Eldritch Blasting. You're
No,
saying no?
He's smiling. That's a bad idea.
Alright.
That's metagaming though. Don't go with me.
So I'll hit.
But I'm in the way of that. Is it not here? It's not in the path, right? Oh, it's blast.
So which one of these was the
You can aim
stronger?
it.
Which one of these has not been hit yet? This one over here? I think that one hasn't been
This one has not been hit
hit.
yet.
That one hasn't been hit yet. So he's going to try to use the bucket to scoop that one up.
Okay, so for his action, he's going to try to scoop it up.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
no, what is saying for his action? Then he doesn't have bonus action. He can throw it out the window.
Yeah, I'd say his bonus action you can do that.
All right. So he'll try to use his action to scoop it up.
Do you have Mage Hand? Does that work?
Oh, I do have Mage Hand. Does that work? Mage Hand to throw it out the window?
Let me check.
I don't think.
I think Mage
That was
Hand
just a
works
thought.
on.
I don't know if that'll actually work though.
Let's see. Skills. I think Mage Hand only works on objects. These are technically creatures. Why is this damn?
But if it's contained in a bucket, the bucket is an object.
You're correct. Mage Hand.
I thought I had Mage Hand. Let me make sure. Yeah, Mage Hand.
Manipulate an object, open, unlock door, container, stow, or retrieve an item.
So no. Well,
The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. So if you manage to get the thing in a bucket, you could move the bucket, but you can't directly use Mage Hand to manipulate.
Now he's going to try
And
to.
it would cost an action to cast Mage Hand.
So he's going to try to one up and toss it out the window. The one that hasn't been hurt yet.
Okay. I would say it requires timing, so we'll go with a dexterity-based improvised attack. So no proficiency, but you can use your dexterity bonus on the attack roll.
All right. 16 plus 2, 18.
Expose
Well, wait a
check.
second. Is that right? No, 16 plus 3, 19.
And you successfully scoop it up. It tries to hop away from you, but you get the timing just right, and then they go. Whoosh.
All right. Now
And-
toss it out the window.
Okay, just give me like an acrobatics check to try and aim it.
All right. 17 plus, I think that's a 3.
Yeah.
Another 19.
Piece of cake. You
That's a
with the same motion of your scooping, you're just like whoop, and yeet, and it goes out the window
Forget
and
your flesh.
Oh, yeah.
Benito tries
A little late, and it wasn't needed, but
So where does Benito wind up after all that?
right by the window.
Right by the window. All right.
All right, so there's only one half-dead coal left in the battle at this point.
Now I got another.
and one outside
So I
in the
got
grass.
One outside in the
nothing.
grass.
else he can do. Oh, wait, still. No, he doesn't have a bonus action left.
Which is about to get left.
All right, Wexley.
I am going to run over to Voltan, and as I'm running, I'm going to shout in the Marrow's way of, "Yo, fish face! More fillet your feet and use them as flagons!" When I get to Voltan, I would like to actually be out here.
More between them.
Like over here?
A little bit closer to the coast, if I can.
Like here?
Yes, there.
All right.
And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
Second level.
Woo!
On Voltan.
All right. And were you a light cleric or light, or what are you?
I am a light cleric.
Light? Okay.
You know, just a light cleric, not a heavy cleric.
Well, I mean, we do have all these froggy folk around here, so you're a blood orange, blood light. Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, that's not new. The other one was new. What is my modifier? What is my spellcasting modifier?
So it should be your wisdom.
Ah, thank you.
Wisdom. Was
15.
Wow, that's a lot of healing.
Yeah.
Yay!
They
That's
negated- they
exactly
negated the
what
last
he
attack.
just lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
Nice.
Next.
And I would say that's probably my full turn with movement, trying to taunt as my bonus action, and healing.
Excellent. I'll let you roll. Let's see. What would you envision your taunt being?
He already said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said my taunt.
No. What skill would you envision?
Oh, skill?
Let's go with performance.
Yeah. That's what I was going to suggest. Either that or persuasion, because I am literally trying to
Or
persuade them to attack me.
intimidation.
No.
We'll go with performance, I think.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, boy, total low.
19.
You're with me.
Oh, the natural 20. Do you
The
do
one,
that?
the one right in front
Oh,
of you
my
that is
performance is
harpooned.
too.
The one right in front of you that is harpooned Voltan previously. Its eyes go wide, seeing this tasty little mortal morsel hop up right in front of it. Says, "Ooh, Coney."
Eat me!
Okay, Zalric, it is your go. There is one little coal left by you.
You got a bucket.
Yeah, following Benito's example, I will scoop it up.
When I left, did this get an attack of opportunity on me?
It didn't seem to care. It's tiny, so
Fair enough.
at that size, I don't think they can really AOO you.
Alright.
I like the soot
Alright.
sprites and
So 1d.
Spirited Away.
I know.
Plus your
That I
gloves.
cast a second level spell.
Then plus your.
Bless your heart.
No, you don't get your proficiency bonus, but you do get your dexterity.
Dexterity.
Oh, bless your heart.
14?
14.
Yeah, dude.
Yep, these things are not particularly athletic.
All right.
You managed to scoop it up in the bucket. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to see if you can pitch it out the window with the others.
Acrobatics. 5?
Your D4 is probably not going to do much, but you're blessed.
Try the bless and see.
9?
I mean, yeah, it's not great, but that's
Chucking it out the window.
you go to throw it out the window, and you just kind of drop the whole bucket out the window.
Yeah, I'm throwing the bucket
And
with it
it
and everything.
plops, it splashes into the water, and you just see
Does it burn a
you
hole in the
just-
bucket?
the bucket's kind of smoldering, in the water as it bobs around, and you just see smoke on the water.
Smoke on the water.
And as you watch, you can see it. As you watch, you can see it drifting about the surface of the water, straight out, over towards the guy line for the balloon.
Oh, this will go swimmingly.
Wouldn't it burn through the wooden bucket before? Or the bucket's wood or metal?
The bucket's wood.
Yeah, I would have burned through the bucket.
I mean, it might. We'll see.
Okay.
Guideline.
That's a problem for another time.
Well, it's only one line.
No, there's 4 lines only.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Plus, the balloons are literally right there, so.
Yeah.
They're surely not filled with explosive gas or anything like that. No one does that. So dangerous.
Swamp gas.
Don't.
The coal in the bucket is smoldering away. The bucket takes
Why don't you yell at the
2
frogs?
points of damage.
Yell at the frogs,
bucket.
tell them to get that.
Hey, there's still a live coal in that bucket.
He's yelling at the
Just yelled
frogs
out the
over
window.
here.
Behind you.
The bullywugs,
Well, the frogs that are in the
seeing
water.
you pointing out the window and yelling, one of the bullywugs looks over and sees it, and its eyes go wide, and it shouts something guttural that you don't understand at one of the frogs there, and we'll see what they do about it.
All right.
The frog.
Duke Ikrind runs around inside, stamping out flaming papers and stuff with his feet and clapping them with his fireproof gloves as he tries to quell the last of the smoldering remains of their antics in here. Outside, the marrow, one of them turns its attention upon Wexley. It looks quite hungry indeed. It is going to. It basically is trying to like claw at you to grab onto you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21 to hit.
Shit.
I am going to use Warding Flare.
And that gives disadvantage to it, correct?
If I remember right, let me find it. I forgot where it's at.
Is it hopefully?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I think it went into reaction.
Fire concentration.
Warding Flare. As a reaction, use flashlight to impose disadvantage on the attack against creature. Yeah.
Right.
Warding.
That's cops. Yeah, the subsequent roll is a grand total of 8, which misses.
It does, in fact, miss it.
So as it swipes at you, there's a flash of light in its face, and it just swing goes wide. It's like, ah!
And it hits itself and kills itself.
And then
Hits the
it's
side
like
of it.
it's
Get
like
it raw now.
Sorry about that.
it just
Didn't mean to do that.
sniffs. It's like ah! It just
Well,
lunges at you
Bulky does
as
the
it clears
backflip
its
in
eyes.
Celebration.
Right, Colton, you're not the only one with light skills.
Yeah.
All right, it lunges at you. Does a plus 6. That's does an 18 hit.
Yes.
All right, it chomps on you for 6 points of damage with its long, sharp, pointy teeth.
Breaking? Jesus. Ow!
He says, and you can hear it say, "Get in my belly."
Hard pass!
All right, Voltan. The other one
Fat
is going
bastard.
to. The other one seems intent on going after Voltan because goblins don't look tasty.
He just got healed for 15 points.
It does. So it lunges at him with its teeth, trying to bite at him. That is a 19, which hits.
Oh no.
Oh, die again.
Good die again.
Look
That's
alive.
see, 1d. He gets that's another 10 points of damage as it grabs onto his other leg and is trying to pull his leg off.
I have no legs.
He's not got a leg to stand on.
He will be Legolas.
Legolas.
Wow.
Legolas.
Oh, I forgot to roll the
You
table
still have
when
DM
I
inspiration, by the way.
raged.
What?
I forgot to roll the table when I raged.
Oh, that's right.
You may do so on your turn when it comes back up.
Yeah, which will be soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Let's see. It hit with that, and as it's chewing on his leg, it tries to like claw at him and take the leg off to see if it can get better.
That's fashion a wheelchair for him.
That's also a hit.
I know.
For
Unfortunately, I can't work and declare my friends yet.
you.
Yeah.
Another 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
It's a good thing you healed him because he'd be down otherwise.
Yeah.
He looks like he's on his last leg.
Yes, yes.
He says,
Where's Jordan McFly when you need him?
he says, oh, well, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to take you with me. And he rears back with Retributor, which is now gleaming red, much like all the blood on the ground. And he swings out with everything he's got. And that is a 14, which is good enough to hit. Whoa.
Blood, and death.
Kill it.
That was not me, because mine's on silent.
What's that?
That's 15 points of damage.
Hey,
Come on.
Gabe, what do you got?
And he separates its head from its shoulders.
Yay.
He says, "That'll teach you to stick your neck out there to bite somebody, huh?" And he just boots its body back down into the water, and it just sinks out of sight.
What's it got? Like one hit point left?
Two.
Damn.
What's that?
And that one be dead.
Yay!
Okay. The bullywugs nearby. One of them shouts to the frogs, and two of the frogs look over at the bucket, and
I say, fuck it.
one of them goes, and its tongue hits the bucket and just pulls it back inside, and it swallows it.
He had a lurch moment.
And it does not seem to be particularly happy about this, and it just dives out underwater and disappears.
So,
And you just see bubbles of air coming up from below,
does
along with an empty bucket.
anyone remember
What
that
am I
scene?
going to do with an empty box?
That scene from the Addams Family where Lurch tries the lemonade that Huxley and Wednesday made and breathes fire? First, he literally had an expression that looked just like what you did.
Okay. The other giant frog swims up at the marrow and is going to give it grief. Let's see, what do giant frogs do?
As giant
What
frogs
do
do.
giant frogs do?
It tries to hop on its back and push it under the water. The marrow is not expecting a big old frog to hop on its head, and it's dunked under the water at the moment.
Oh, nice.
And the bullywugs huck their spears at it. And while it's pushed underwater and not able to do anything right now, the
So
water kind of interferes with their attacks, and they
Yeah.
whiff hardly. Pickle. After the giant frog currently is like sitting on the head of this marrow, and you can see it like flailing about in the water trying to get it off its head. What are you going to do?
Can I hit it without hitting the food?
You can certainly try it. It's underwater, so it's going to be a disadvantage unless you would like to recklessly attack it.
Sure.
Okay, it works.
That just means it's a straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a natural 16.
That hits.
That is
Plus-
more than enough to hit.
Yeah, plus 6. So.
Yes,
Okay.
you definitely hit it.
So, you said a D10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fix that.
So it's 10.
Okay.
And I'm going to save my Fury to small because I can only do 2 of those per short rest.
You, as it's flailing around,
For a long rest.
you take a chunk out of one of its arms as it's flailing around trying to get the big old frog off its head. All right.
Not dead yet?
It's not dead yet. It's looking pretty hurt though.
I'm not dead yet.
You're not fooling anyone.
All right. Benito, what you doing?
Nah, not much. He's gonna dash. He's at the window. He's over here, but he should be over at the window. So he's gonna dash and try to get as close as he can, and that's probably gonna be.
Which one
dead.
is you? I can't even tell which one you is. That's Ikrin.
The one
He got him
in
way over here.
the one in the Mickey head, not the Mickey ears.
Is it?
He's the one in the rooster.
From our side, that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah, he is supposed to be over here. It's so small on my side, I can't tell who's who. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Are you gonna? Can't really see anything
No.
to shoot from here other than the coal that's kind of like bouncing around the grass.
And he dashed to get there.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. So you get to the door, and Benito or Baltan looks bloody as hell. You're kind of wondering if like one of his legs has gotten like fucked up because one of his legs is just like completely covered in blood, and you're not sure if it's perforated and just standing on its own or what.
Holy crap, buddy! Are you alright?
Oh yeah, never been better.
You look great.
Oh yeah, feel great.
Were you dashing all the way, or are you stopping there?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's as far as he can go. So that was.
You can go a little bit further, but
You can go.
if you got another 10 feet of movement.
I got another 10 feet.
Mhm.
Can I? No, I can't pull him back because he'll get an attack of opportunity.
No, he's underwater right now.
Oh. Well,
Movement that you
Listen.
enforce on something else does not enforce that something else to incur an attack of opportunity.
But you've also used your action.
You have also used your action.
Okay.
And this ain't Baldur's Gate, so you can't shove as a bonus action.
Yeah. I can.
What about Yank?
No, I can't do that. Can't do that.
Can't do that either.
You cannot yank his
I
chain.
cannot yank it. Well, I was already yanking his chain. The only thing he's got left is a bonus action.
You could move your hex onto it.
Yeah, I'll move my hex onto the guy that's underwater, and I guess I'll go ahead and do strength.
All right, very good. Wexley, it's your turn.
Baltan, I'm going to need you to not get hit after this. Are we clear?
Oh yeah, I'll do my best.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds again at second level. $14.
Nice.
All right. Oh, I feel I can go another round with these guys.
Nice job, Wexley.
And I'm going to do something real smart. I'm going to wait out in the water in between that big bastard and him.
Okay, you wade out into the water, interposing yourself between them.
What are you doing, you crazy bunny?
There goes our cleric.
All right, Zalric, what are you doing?
All right,
Fine.
can I make it out to where Baltan's at?
You could try to squeeze yourself out the window if you wanted.
They need to be in the
It's big enough for you're pretty skinny. You could probably fit out there.
Would I be able to make it to? Well, no, because then I got to go buy the other Murph thing. Well, he's underwater still, right? So he won't get an attack of opportunity.
If you
Oh, my-
want, you can get out there.
So they're aquatic creatures, so
I'm talking about going through the building. And
oh, going through the building.
yeah.
You can certainly do that.
How far can I
Is
get?
this you?
Yes, that's
Oh.
me.
So you're over here by the window. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your movement? 30 or 35?
30.
Okay, 30. So you can dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you push your way past Veneto onto the ramp.
So I'm just
Or stage,
there.
rather.
All right.
Got a bonus action.
And had you done Hunter's Mark, or was that Roltan?
That was Wexley.
No, I don't have a hunter's mark.
No, okay, then that
Yeah,
was
they were
Roltan.
Talking about
We were-
doing
I was
Yeah.
talking about it, but I never did it yet.
Yeah.
And what's the Hunter's Mark requires concentration, but my other one that I have is my Slayer's Prey, which is just my innate ability. Yeah, I'll put Slayer's Prey on the one that's underwater,
Okay.
and I will try to shoot it with my bow.
You don't have an action
So
with that.
good.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
What
never
you're
mind.
thinking about.
I'm,
Yeah.
so I'm just okay.
Her out of your way.
What?
But
She's not here.
you're able to do Slayer's Prey because that's just a bonus action. So that's
What?
it for
Yes.
you.
You can yell insults.
Oh.
Yes. That's it for me. That's what I can do. If I got close
You get
enough
piped
to
out the brain.
Volcan, I was gonna
It's
do
No.
Pure
Otherwise
Wounds,
I'd be
but
Gotcha.
I'm not.
Yeah, you gotta be
But the
within
dashing
10
was my action, and
Oh,
Pure
yeah.
Wounds is an action.
The remaining Cole is trying to hop back up over towards the stairs that lead up into it, and it is currently at your feet. It's having a hard time making much progress because of the slippery grass, but it comes over. It's almost like it knows that you. It's almost like it knows, and it tries to.
Golly gee, they got hive mind.
Hey, if it moves past me, I have attack
It
opportunity.
like hops up and bonks you right on the kneecap for 3 points of fire damage.
It tried to move past.
It seems to take exception.
It was going to try to move past it. It likes me so much, it stopped to attack me.
Okay, Duke Ikrin.
It's burning with a rage and
Duke
Little
Ikrin is still
tiny
like
burn.
tending to flames inside and whatnot. The Marrow.
I can't say that anymore.
The Marrow is going to attempt to grapple Wexley.
No!
Not a brave little
We'll see if
second
any of
bunny.
this stuff is still alive when I come back.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see.
What was the name of that video game with the dog and the rabbit?
That's
Well, it
that's a 21. Go ahead and make your athletics or acrobatics to try and counter.
Warding flare.
Very good. That is a 19 instead of a 21.
Well, shit.
It's a little bit better.
All right, and what am I rolling?
Your preference of athletics or acrobatics?
Well, seeing that my athletics is a 1 and my acrobatics is a 2, we'll go with the acrobatics. Feet don't fail now. Feet failed the fuck out of me.
Okay. It's like rabbits aren't super aquatic or something.
Yeah, I should probably be rolling at disadvantage, actually, shouldn't I?
No.
You're standing in hip deep water, or well, actually, you're short. It's chest deep water, maybe.
Was that a saving throw? No, that's a contested roll, man.
It's contested roll.
Okay. I didn't know if it was saving throw, if it wasn't.
Had you blessed yourself or not?
No, but I could lucky footwork my way out of it if it's to a save, maybe.
All right, so it grabs you within its claws and and it attempts to bite you. Now that it has you right in its clutches. Right. So it goes to chomp on you,
Mm-hmm.
and just then the frog that's on its head like jumps off and it dunks it in the water, and it bites its own damn self, and you just hear it bellow in pain. Oh!
That's dead.
Good timing!
So, let's say it does a little bit of damage to itself from that. Alright, so it bit its own damned hand.
Yeah.
Give me all, based on its crit fail, I will allow you another acrobatics check to see if you can slip out from the distraction.
10.
You do not.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Marrow did his thing.
I've got you where I want you.
All right. Voltan comes up along the shore.
Sand
It says-
Max.
he says-
Sand and Max, yeah.
Yeah.
Voltan said, bonus action, moves his hunter's mark onto it and says, "You're doing great, Wexy. Just hold him down for me.
I'm being a distraction.
You're doing great." All right, so it's splashing around the water. Let's see, you're helping it. So, yeah, even with the disadvantage, he rolls well enough to hit it. So, no, I rolled like within 1 point of as minimal damage as I could.
Wow.
So he does 7 points of damage.
That's still pretty decent.
It's looking pretty beat up at this point,
No.
including its hand that it just
No
did
smite?
also. Huh?
No smite?
He doesn't have any spell slots left.
His tank is empty.
Also, guess what? So is
Yeah.
All right. The bully will, seeing that it's gone into the drink, hop in and attempt to spear it with their little spears.
He's got to have like 1 point of HP of us.
These guys are not particularly adept warriors.
Oh, Pickle's going to bash the shit out of it.
We'll say that they're flanking because of the fact that you guys are there alongside them. So, all right, that one will hit. The other one pokes its friend in the butt, apparently.
Didn't know it was that kind of fraud.
All right, the mirror takes another 7 points of damage, and it's looking not great. Pickle, it is your go.
Finish him.
Fire or marrow? Fire or marrow?
Fire.
I don't
Marrow.
think the fire's up to kill anybody at this point, other than Zorg, maybe.
Mm.
But I'm going to be up. Anita's going to be up before.
Okay. Either way. Yeah.
We got Benito, Wexley, and Zalric, and then the class.
So
One
your
less
bunny,
trick
your
left.
bunny friend getting eaten. The rest
Yeah.
is your friend getting his food burned up.
I'm
Go
good.
for it.
I am so good. I am soaking wet and
He's
pissed off.
so in trouble. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to help Wexley and Voltan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody's gotta.
Where are you?
You want me to pass him?
I pointed at the
Turn
TV
just so
like
you
you
can
can
do it.
see.
All right, you run on up to the mirror. Go ahead and make your attack
Depends on
roll.
if he's still alive. I need to help him.
You may roll at.
Oh.
It'll be a disadvantage because it's in the water, but
In the water.
you've got flanking from the bully ones, so it'll be straight roll. What do you do? What do you do?
Plus 6.
You avoid critically failing, but you do not hit it. You sort of just splash the water with your weapon and get water in its aquatic goodness eyes.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, Benito.
Well, I'm going to Eldritch Blast them.
Eldritch Blast.
Let me see. That's
You mean the fire?
No, the Let me see. What is it?
I tried, man. I'm sorry.
It
Oh, what do you mean?
it's mostly in the water, so
That's
this is
fine.
going to be a disadvantage. But go ahead and see if you can blast it.
Oh, but it's also got flanking too. So
Flanking is melee.
Melee weapons. If you ran up and swatted it with your sword.
Yeah, you could try and wade into the water and swat it with your sword, which I'm pretty sure aquatic combat.
I think it's a bad idea. What's gonna? I don't even know what it was. All right.
Just
So disadvantage on this thing.
Yes. 'Cause it's like flying around the waters. It's making it difficult to
All
see
right.
well.
All right. So
Roll twice, take the worst one.
yeah, I know.
Do it.
That's a 9 plus 3.
12 plus the. Weren't you blessed?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
blessed to.
Was that?
12.
What, did you roll twice?
No, that was just the first one.
Well, roll again.
Because
See.
you're at
Okay,
disadvantage.
4.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
Do you have
Plus-
2 blasts or just 1 blast at this point?
One blast.
One blast. All right.
well, but did you add everything else, including your bless?
I gotta get to a 15. There's no way I can get to a 15.
Their
Thir-
AC's
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be a
2.
4 plus
Plus-
a. I didn't.
What's your modifier?
4. 4
So
and
that's
4
8.
is 8. Then my.
The plus would be a 4, which would be a 12.
Yeah.
That would not be.
No.
No. That's
No. I
the
got
plus.
4. I rolled a 4. That's the lowest one I had.
And then 4
Plus-
off the bless.
That's 8. And then I got a plus. Well, it says plus 5 for my
Okay.
blast.
Oh, okay, so it would be 13 then.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay, so
Yep.
you just barely hit it. Roll
Wow! I can't believe I hit the.
and roll your hex as well.
All right.
So 1d4.
Oh, that was a 13. I have a 13.
Wait, did you show a d20 again?
Oh, I did roll a d20 again. Oops.
Roll a d10 for damage.
I rolled the wrong one. No, we can go with that. It's fine. Don't know what y'all bitching about.
I don't think a d10 can
That's
roll
fine.
13.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's blessed.
No,
Let me
that's a
see.
d8.
Yeah, that looks like a D8.
All right. This is
No,
That's
that's an 8.
Damn it, man.
Grab one of the
That's
percentile dice. They're always 10.
So 9
Plus.
plus
26.
Yeah.
26.
Oh,
Normal one.
11.
All right.
And you're not adding your charisma or anything
Your-
on there. I don't know what you've taken as invocations.
Okay. So you
Eldritch Blast is 1d.
Is it
Well,
enough to
1d10
kill him
plus
already?
three.
You-
There's a plus
So-
3 on it.
so-
you
hold
managed
on.
to blast it upside the head, and you sink my battle ogre. And it is no more.
Die, you little fuck!
So that was 14.
Damn it, I had that!
That was 14 points of damage because of the plus 3.
Wesley's soaking wet. He could just jump on top of the coal. Just
Yeah.
Don't tempt me.
You can do the thing like from that Metalocalypse Batman skit, where you just like jump on it and like slam it with your ass.
Roll a
Yeah.
4 is still
I
good.
really
Yeah.
wanted to use
I
my
rolled a
Warhammer
four
and
still.
it'll be like, oh.
Bless is a helpless
that's what I
spell.
want to
Yeah.
do with my sword.
All right.
Awesome.
So are you avenging yourself upon the last coal? I guess.
Me? Yeah. I'm going to pretty much insist on a long rest after this, so I'm going to come up to the thing and channel divinity.
What's that gonna do?
That's overkill!
You damn right it's overkill. It's
It dies in
each hostile creature within 30 feet of me must make a Constitution saving throw.
I thought you were just going to do a belly flop on it.
Make a Constitution saving throw or face.
No, it makes a Constitution saving throw.
Or what?
The creature takes radiant damage equal to 2d10 plus my cleric level. On a failed saving throw, it takes half.
Okay, roll half damage.
Or, I'm sorry, on a failed, it takes the full, and on half, it, yeah.
Well, it succeeded. It got like a 16 plus
Gotcha.
something, which I'm pretty sure is higher than your DC.
It is.
2d10.
That's going to be 7, 9, 10, 11, so half of 11.
5.
It's got 1 hit point left.
Oh my god. That's a tough little spark.
Zork's.
Well, unless you wanted to
It's
get
always
6.
it's on it.
All right, Zolric, avenge thyself.
I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to whack it right into the water.
All right, make your attack roll.
Box swing.
Yeah, you can probably spit on it and kill it. That'd be awesome.
Spit.
You miss your loogie.
24. I rolled a nat 20.
Plus 4. Plus a d4.
And that makes it a 26.
How do you do this?
You get crit
I
damage.
whack the shit out of it and I knock it
You have
like
to
a
shout
go-
4!
4, and I just launch it across the island and into the stream on the other side of the rocks.
All right,
Another Muro pop up.
skip.
Oh, see how many times you skip it across the
Yeah.
Skipped
You
twice.
skip it. you skip
Oh,
it
good
twice.
lord! Watch out for Boulder Dash.
We missed him.
All right, it is defeated. You have won.
Yay!
Woohoo!
We're out of
Thank
initiative.
goodness.
And
'Cause
I don't
I'm
know if
so
we're going to have
tired.
time for a long rest, so if we're out of initiative, I'm just going to beware I'm going to touch myself, folks.
We're technically in a safe place, we think.
You think?
So
We
I
shall.
can-
We shall see.
I'm just going to use both my cure wounds on myself.
Okie doke. You can do that.
Well, how bad is Voltan hurt right now?
He's got 1 point.
No, he healed him again for 14 more.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's currently at 16 hit points.
Okay, I've got 11, and I cured myself for 7, so that puts me at 18.
All right.
And what's he have again?
He's at 16.
He's at 16
Mhm.
hit points.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I think we're okay. Oh, we're going
All
great.
right. Come in,
Hopefully we're not
from
gonna
in,
be fighting anymore.
as the last of the marrow succumb to their lack of
Blood.
heads.
Yes.
You see the frogs just kind of swarm their bodies and sink them out of sight, and just murky greenish blood floats up to the surface of the water as they have their way with them.
Are they part piranha frog?
You might not want to find out.
Yeah, let's not piss them off.
So the other bullywugs clamber back up on the water, and Boulder Dash is looking over in your direction, saying, "What manner of racket was all that?"
Narrow.
Married to you two. And he just sinks back to the two bullywugs who came to assist you, they're kind of wading in the water, and they just say, "Huzzah! Huzzah! Bravo!"
Thank you very much.
And from inside, Duke Ikrin comes out, wondering what all the commotion was, and he sees, and he says, "Oh, you've done very well saving the balloon factory from those Maxim coals," but he says, "Goodness gracious me! Where did all this blood come from?"
This guy. Report to Voltan.
Voltan just kind of waves like,
It started off inside of him, and then it spread all over the ground.
he's like, "Good gods, man. All right."
We can fix it.
He says, "Well, whatever you got yourself into, thank you for your assistance in there.
Marrow.
Marrow? Well, they never attack anyone.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, they've never attacked one of us ever.
And how the blood disappears. No.
Probably should.
Well, they did.
Curious. Maybe, I guess they must like the taste of you folk better than us. Good to know.
They didn't ever attack you?
No, never.
Are you toxic?
Not to the best of my knowledge."
I'm wringing out my ears.
He says, "No, maybe it's a warm blood thing. I guess you have a different
Well, it happened right after.
parfum about you."
Oh,
Didn't it
prestidigitation on my little bunny friend.
Thank you.
You managed to squeegee him out.
Didn't they come up after one of the coals got put in the water?
I think you guys made something of a commotion that they might have noticed. That seemed to attract their attention, and at which point they smelled warm blood.
Oh,
Yes.
so
He says, "Well, in any event, I'm so glad that you survived, and I would like to present you in exchange for the great service that you've provided. It's only right that I give you a reward in return." He says, "Please, I'd be honored if you would wear this brooch when you present yourselves to our king, Gulip the 19th." And he presents to Voltan, since he's the one who seems to have lost most blood, like a little winged brooch that he pins onto his tabard.
That's pretty.
that's lovely. Thank you so much.
Quite shiny on top of all that blood.
And
And what is
indeed, the golden hue is a fine contrast to the scarlet raiment he bears. And Voltan just looks down and is like, I'll make this shit look good.
Sure, patron of
And then,
blood
just,
god.
and then he just sort of falls backwards into the wet grass and
Takes
and
a
takes a little dirt nap.
Dirt nap, no.
Dude,
Dirt nap.
Icar and would hate to impose, but we are a bit exhausted. Would there be a place for us to stay
Well, let's see. Where would we?
in
Preferably
town?
dry.
Oh, dry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose that makes a certain
Insane.
amount of sense. Yes. Those rabbits like to sleep. I'm sorry. The Harengon do like to sleep atop that tree stump.
Yeah, they
I
don't like
don't
us
suppose
very
that they would favor you staying there.
No, we kind of upset them on our way here.
Oh, did you? Very good, very good. Most disagreeable, if I might be honest. Let's see, is there any place to sleep around here? He says, I suppose you could impose upon Bavlorna for,
How about
Bad
here?
idea.
Like inside this thing.
I mean, yeah,
well, I don't really have any bedrolls, but,
We can cuddle puddle, it's okay.
Do you think the king would, when we got closer to?
I mean, it is certainly possible.
Actually-
I cannot claim to know the mind of my,
Actually, this
I
place
know.
is nice. I've slept in much worse gutters than this. We can do this.
Not a
you
good.
look like
Wouldn't
you've
quite
never
call
slept
it
in a
a-
gutter in your life.
gutter, but,
No, this is a very nice place.
Slept in some gutters. Or
We can
I've
help
had
clean
some
it.
gutters at times.
We can help clean it up first.
oh, well, how could I refuse? It's not much hospitality, but yes, you are welcome to spread your bedrolls upon the floor. It's still somewhat toasty in here for your kind.
I could use a little warmth. Thank you.
Yes, quite.
Mhm.
Yes, please make yourself at home. I will make myself scarce while you take your repose.
It should be quite warm inside.
It was on fire.
Yeah.
It was
that's what
previously
he
a flame.
That's
Maybe
what-
we should just check to make sure nothing is still on fire before we go to sleep.
Yeah, you can
It'll
smell.
be fine.
You can smell that there was a fire in here, but then you reconnoiter the place, and it would be easy to tell that there's anything still on fire.
Alright.
It's still smoky inside.
We help
but-
tidy it up first.
Yeah, you guys spend some time and do your best to help tidy it up in gratitude for the hospitality you've been shown, and you guys can go ahead and take yourselves a long rest in the
I
balloon
can't help
factory. It
this.
doesn't smell great in here because of the tar and the tanning solution and whatnot, but it's dry.
I'm sure
We
some
wake
of us
up
know.
smelling like cured hams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why am I so hungry?
I am regaining a charge on the Wand of Magic Missile,
You all ready?
Back at full health and got my.
as I'd only
Spotlight.
ever spent one on it, so...
All right. Well, I think that's probably as good a place as any to
Yeah.
call it for the evening.
Oh, that's right. And we made it to level 4 after killing the.
You
No, I don't
don't
think you
jinx
know.
us.
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
just
actually.
thought, no.
I
Okay.
don't think you
Just
did.
thought maybe. No. Oh, well.
It's a good argument, but we'll see.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I'll throw it out.
Oh my god.
Well, good fight. Good night. You avoided conflict with the Harenyan at their base, so that was well played. And
Oh, they were all running.
By purely just being badasses.
Yeah.
yes,
Well, they're all running from us. So.
by dint of your fearsome mane. All right. Let's see. What is in 2 weeks?
Friday.
So 2 weeks hence, we will not be able to play 2 weeks hence because I am going to be on a plane flying back to Charlotte.
That's
evening.
fine. I will need to
Well, what time are
be
you gonna get in?
preparing for
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get in until like fairly late, actually. Like, or at least 10 o'clock at night, I think.
Oh,
We can do it online.
No, we
He'll
can't.
be on the plane.
It takes like an hour to get out of an airport. So, all right. So our next meeting then shall be on November the 3rd.
So 4 weeks hence.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
I declare
okay.
a sudden war.
I hate having to take long breaks, but this is a trip I've had planned for some time at the behest of my boss.
Where you going?
Also, it's not a fun trip.
I mean, it might be.
What are you doing?
It is an IT summit for my company.
All right. And where's it at?
Beautiful Belton, Missouri.
Wow. Oh, okay. When you say IT summer, you get all the IT people together to go and do.
Almost all the IT people in my company, yes.
All right.
So I guess I should stop recording.